We got it. What it do is your girl Wing. I am here with my brethren.
It's Echo the Light Man. We back for another one. I most definitely stole Angry Fan's intro on accident. Wow. Yeah, it's breakdown crew.
Homage. He's paying homage.
That was an
It's your boy, Mad TV Malone. Coffee 30. Battle rap. What's happening? Happy Sunday.
I actually found out that Coffee blocked me on Twitter.
Why?
I don't know.
Coffee, you gotta unblock E. That's the
I
homie,
just find
man.
out one day.
Coffee, the homie. Coffee, you can't retweet me and then keep him blocked. That's E, man. He gives good criticism. Trust me. He doesn't hate you or anything like that. That's just.
I think somebody had retweeted the fact that she wanted to battle E Hart, and I said Coffee gonna end up double roasted messing with E Hart, and I haven't seen a tweet from her since. So I'm pretty sure it was that. So I don't get how people be gang affiliated, been to jail, cook bricks, shot niggas, and just get offended by words. I don't understand.
Oh, you gotta be gang. You know what? Let me stop. Anyway. Anyway. This is the reach. I'm so sorry, y'all. Just got off work at 8 o'clock this morning. Cooked the breakfast for the kid, been sleep, and we here. This is the Recharge Show, episode 7. I am not sure. We ended up getting what it do, Dante, what it do, Sly. I don't know if you can see the show on YouTube or not. The verses, our mock versus battle. It was a pretty dope show that I was on. Unfortunately, Caps lost his mom in the midst of the show, so I had to get off the show at the time. But yeah, that from what I saw,
give me my ring. Give me mine.
To the champ. Congrats to the champ.
Give me mines. That was a fight though. Shout out to Cap though. I'm saying that was a dope battle. That was a dope little battle. That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope. Shout out to Capo. I didn't get a chance to fix what he said needed to be fixed or whatever for you guys to see that show. But it was a pretty, you know what I mean? I really enjoyed it. I want to be able to do more, but I got to figure out how to do that, how we can actually get it to where we can do those shows. Like he said something about if you put the songs in there, as far as the songs that they do or something like that, the rights of the show, that doesn't matter. He was saying you got to do something else. So I got to figure out what it is that we got to do in order for us to get that done. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry. Basically, the show, I'm kind of moving around. I'm always moving around. But let's see. So today we got DRUGZ and Easy the Black Captain. Just kidding. Salute to okay. We don't even say that, battle rap action figure names up here. We ain't talking about Easy.
Wait, hold on. He calling me DRUGZ. I call it, what's the name? John. Call him Mike John.
Oh my God. You know what? Oh, I'm definitely not. Don't do that. I'm here to tell you.
I didn't do it.
Around to I have it. I see you. All right. So we got a lot to talk about. I did not put everything in the comments, unfortunately, in the title, but we got to talk about these battles. We got to talk about a lot of shit. Surf's up, man. What we doing with Surf? We got to talk about. We really won't get into the. Listen, I haven't been able to research. Huh?
No, you said Surf's up. I said Cowbunga dude. My bad. I was ad-libbing.
You stupid. Yeah, we gotta talk about radical RL shit. Like I said, I don't really know. I haven't really investigated. I haven't really spoken to anybody to really know all of what that means. I'm not one to sit there and speculate on anything. But at the same time, when you're going into business, there are parts of your business that you have to give certain rights over to a company in order to promote more, in order to pretty much take you to the next level.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean that they don't own their company anymore. There's just different parts of the business that they may not be able to handle that Caffeine needs to handle. So you have an echo.
URL did not sell their rights, people.
Anybody else have an echo?
No.
Nah.
No, I didn't say Easy. See, y'all gotta listen. Didn't nobody say nothing about Easy wasn't welcome on the show? That's my nigga. And his girl, that's my sister in Battlerap. I never said that. If you saw my rant, you know what I meant by what Sly said in regard to drugs and Easy. I never said that Easy was not on the show, wasn't welcome on the show. He is always welcome.
That person must be new, because if he doesn't rember,
that rant was huge. So no, that's not what I said. Easy has been on the show several times. Yeah. Nohan definitely right. Well, Nohan has been here before. I think he just, he's caught shows here and there. But anyway, that's my brother. I will go out and let everybody know. No, that's my bro. No.
Can I say one thing? Can I say shout out to the sauce god? Shout out Mac fucking Mel.
Shout out to the fucking sauce god.
Shout out to the sauce.
Hold it down by the chicken.
Hold it down by the fucking chicken, bro. We only go fucking platinum. We go down now. Real shit. Yo, Mac.
Listen, I am so mad. I'm so mad. I'm happy but mad. I have not laughed this entire week. It has been so hectic.
Yeah.
But I got back on the social media site, and I seen his shout out to Torture, because she actually was the
Torture.
one.
She made that video. Yeah. Yep.
If y'all have not seen it, I'm gonna ask Mac if I can actually upload it on the channel for y'all to see it. Mac Mel from the Goonies. Mac Mel did
it's viral. That shit viral.
That shit is viral. I think he got 4,000.
That shit is viral.
I'm pretty sure somebody probably has taken it and put it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to clown the girl, but at the same time, here's the thing. I did not speak too much on the Kiki and Math situation. If you are just now tuning in, we are shouting out my boy Mac Mel from the Goonies. He did a little.
God.
If you're not on the book, you need to get on the book. It's Mac Mel Harper. Go ahead.
That man is views. Real shit.
Friend request him. He has a little show that he does. He said he is not doing it on YouTube. He doesn't want to get all into that. He just has his little.
He's not a blogger. He's a host.
Yeah,
he just gets straight to the sauce, to the gumbo.
Yeah, he does his little shit on Facebook, and that's the only place you'll be able to see it. So he did a little 2-minute vlog, and he's talking about the Kiki situation with Math. I'm sorry for anybody who may have felt a certain way about, that kind of almost divided the culture, because you had some people who was mad at Math, you had some people who was riding for her, but at the same time, we didn't really talk too much about it up here because that was a very sensitive topic. I know people, I have people in my family who have been raped, who have been molested from young adults or from adolescents to young adults. And, when you put shit out there, you got to come with facts. She did not do that. And then there was the picture out there. That was the picture from her accident. And, like I said, my whole thing, I think that was the last straw for me. Who takes pictures while doing a rape kit? But I digress. So, as I said, he did a whole little thing and, put it down the way he felt it looked, and the shit was just funny. I'm sorry. The shit was funny. But
the shit made sense. It make sense. It made sense. He made it make sense, though. He did.
The boy is talented in what he does. He could put, all I'm gonna say is he better not never just become a whole blogger, because he's that fucking entertaining. And we trying to get him up on the show. Him and Clean has this little segment that they've been doing. Like, it's fire. I just salute to him. But anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, I see a lot of y'all comments. I gotta go back. I be trying to get y'all shit from the beginning because y'all be in here giving haymaker. Remember, we stream from Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. So Facebookers, you can only see the Facebook comments. YouTube, you can only see YouTube comments. I'm gonna put them up as we can. Hey, shout out to Entanglements. Out now. August Alsina, Ricky Rose.
That was like the coldest thing I've seen today.
Make a fucking track. Yes, niggas is smart.
That's the way you do it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry.
Keep it hip hop.
I put the shit up on Twitter and on my Instagram. You know, I had one guy shout out to damn, I can't even remember his name right now. We and him had a discussion about it. You know, I know y'all men feel away talking about, oh, if it was Will and he did this, y'all would be feeling this way. Y'all coming at
I don't feel no way.
I don't feel no kind of way. Listen,
you know why I don't? I feel like that Jada doing
about
this
a lot of
shit.
Equal. Here's my thing.
By doing this.
I don't give no fucks about how old she is. I don't give no damn about how old he is. At the end of the goddamn day, they're all adults. This is old news anyway. I mean, like that shit.
Acting like they weren't still smash Jada. I'm still.
Hold on, I can't wait. I came in at the end when she said at the end of the goddamn day.
Didn't give you that pass that you're not going to smash Jada. Feelings hurt and all. Y'all need to leave the cougar alone, you young niggas, because y'all ain't ready. They will take your soul. And I'm not saying how old I am, but she wanted to say we.
She wanted to say we will take your soul.
I didn't say no we. I didn't say no we. I said they will take your soul. That's what I said. Listen. Don't add me into that equation. I have nothing to do with that. Entanglements. I have nothing to do with that. But at the same time, I just feel like, look, like I've been telling everybody, I don't look at it from Will's perspective. I look at it for what it is. That was a married fucking woman. My nigga, you went and did what you did. Jada is beautiful. You went and did what you did. You fuck with the Illuminati and your soul got took. That's just, you don't fuck with Jada and don't fuck with Erica. Y'all niggas go lose your fucking minds when you mess with these type of women. Stop playing.
Let me ask y'all a question. Don't fuck with Badu. Jada just let us know that she's Badu in the movie world. There's a certain realm of cougars that you just don't fuck with. I ain't gonna front. Find me, please. Find me.
You so stupid. I hate you.
I'm here for the cougars. The Panthers, the Jaguars,
the giraffes.
We don't fuck with giraffes. Pause. Nah, we don't fuck with the giraffes. Pause.
Why?
Oh no.
Hey,
it's not a lion.
Say some shit. I'm gonna leave that alone.
It's not a type. Wait. Yeah, let's fast forward.
I had to get my battle rap water.
Nigga said giraffes. Nah, chill. Tom.
I was just thinking from a metaphorical standpoint, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Hey, I'm delirious. Y'all know I just gotta. So listen, all right. Like I said, this is old news, and I kept saying, like, why are we still talking about it? Like, how did this resurface? You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times shit be for publicity. You know what I mean? The boy got an album coming out. Shout out to him though, because I know that, when he was first coming out, he was buzzing and shit was good. But then he ended up fighting for his life. I forgot what the disease is called, but he ended up, you know what I mean? He ended up having to take years off because he couldn't even walk. Like,
life really just beat August Alsina's ass, like, for lack of better terms. Like, life just beat him up.
Yeah, for real. For real. Now I don't.
He was going blind.
He lost his brother.
He was going through a lot. So when he was at the epitome of his career, life hit him, and he just, you know what I mean.
And these women found him. Yo, this shit just is some real fucking bullshit, bro. Never mind.
What you mean?
Y'all don't want to hear me talk. bro. Because think about it. You said he's been going through this type of shit, right? Life's been beating him up. I'm just hearing what y'all are saying, and then I just had a thought, and I'm like, but yet he still found a way to kind of manipulate the situation for him, and women took advantage of it, maybe or maybe not. It's weird because, dude, you know you fucked up, but all this happened while you were fucked up and still after or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's still the process. So I'm just like, damn.
Really, I can't really go with the manipulation bag,
right?
Because
that's why I said or not.
Should know better.
I mean, it could have from what somebody had told me. I guess while he was going through, put your lights up. While he was going through, she became, a shoulder to lean on or whatever.
She got attached too. They both got attached to each other.
They got attached, and you know what, fellas? Here's the thing: stop neglecting your women. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, stop neglecting your women. It don't matter how much money you have. It's so many shopping sprees she can go on, so many girl trips she can go on. She's a mother. She may
so many other niggas can spend on her.
Be attentive to your woman. So shit, the next man won't be able to. You know what I mean? What one nigga won't deal with, the next nigga will. Y'all better quit playing like
Holy key. Holy key.
I had a situation before I joined, like in 2010. Well, I was just talking to this chick on Twitter, and the thing is, women are emotionally like led, so they can like damn near pretty much what they're getting neglected. If another nigga fulfills that, even if he's not doing it intentionally, like to try to talk to the female, if you like listen, talk to her, and do everything her man is not doing, she may inadvertently start liking you that way. It is happening.
You could be the ugliest nigga.
Hold on, because wait. That goes both ways. That does go both ways.
I'm not saying it's just y'all. I'm just saying this is the experience I had. Like I'm not saying this is impossible for us, because niggas got feelings too. I'm not saying that's not equal, but it happens. Go ahead, Ray. I see your hand raised. It's not Ray. A move, man. That's my move. I do this. This is
What the fuck is we talking about?
Well, right now I was waiting for all of y'all to get on, but we were talking about the entanglements. August and Ricky Rosada brought out the song. August is trending. We just pretty much are just talking about the whole situation and how this was old news, and now all of a sudden it's resurfaced again. Jada came out on the red table, brought Will on. They got to talking about their shit. You know how they be. First off, here's the thing.
Entanglements was
their relationship had been in question from the beginning when they started to talk about they don't label their marriage. They hang out. They hang out with the soccer player David. What's his name? Dave. What's his name? And his wife Victoria Beckham. The Beckhams. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers be weird anyway to me. Like. I don't know why you get a certain amount of money and you start to.
So their lifestyle is completely different.
They're swingers. That's the way of saying they're swingers. I sleep with your wife.
I was going to say that. All I was going to say was they have an interesting take on how to keep the marriage blissful. You know what I mean?
Those that don't understand what she's saying is that they body different.
Okay, listen. Don't be putting words in my mouth. I'm saying it how I'm saying it.
Body different.
Go ahead, Ray. Go ahead, Ray.
Look, man. Swingers or not, I don't know what's true. I'm not in a marriage.
Right.
This is what it is. Point blank, period. A young man got a chance to play with his crush. She told him what the ground rules was. He thought he can move more.
That's what's wrong with you.
Away from him. He got hurt. End of story. We've all seen this. We all know somebody in the hood that messed with somebody they shouldn't have messed with.
Messing with such mama. Hold on. Messing with such mama.
We've all seen, matter of fact, we've all seen somebody that mess with somebody, and they all agree friends with benefits. And guess what? Somebody end up catching feelings, and it gets cut off.
Niggas.
Why are we talking about this?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We were poking fun at it because while Jada, I still haven't got to what I was trying to say. While Jada and Will did what most celebrities do and talk over.
Will was fucking on Mark Maggie Ruby and Jada. She got down with she got down with August, and the little man couldn't keep his damn mouth closed because he's young.
This ain't the first
and
time.
he was
Will
hurt.
did this shit too.
Wait, let me go back. Allegedly, Will was smashing the chick, Maggie Ruby or whatever. But here's the difference. They were separated people. It was not a big deal. Yeah, Wait, let me finish. I am going by what they said because I am not in their life. They could be lying. It could be a swinger thing gone wrong. But according to them, they were separated. That gave her to do the right to do whatever she wanted, and for Will to do the right.
Hold on, Ray.
Wait. Let me finish.
This is what I mean by talking over shit. I don't give a damn if you separated or not. Nigga, you married.
They said it right. They said that their shit. They said that their shit is different, right? The way that they name it, they call it whatever.
My mom and pop were legally separated. My mom dated other people. My pops dated other people. That's what separation is. You get to do whatever you want, but you're still legally married unless somebody.
They live in the same house, though, bro.
It don't separation. I've seen cases where judges made people that were separated still living under the same roof.
Black hoodie.
You married right now. You're married right now.
Happily, yes.
If you and your wife separates.
Not happening, but go ahead.
Okay. Well, I can speak from that. So I'm trying to speak from that. Don't necessarily mean that separation. I don't really understand how you separate in a marriage anyway. I mean, I understand, but for you get what I'm saying. So when you're married, I understand that there are, that's something that people don't understand. It takes time. It takes time and effort to make that shit work. Sometimes people need to go there, need to take that time out and try to regroup. But how the fuck are you regrouping by getting up under another nigga?
Or woman.
Or woman.
Because once you go your own way and you do your own thing, you try to still figure out whether or not if this is worth saving. Point blank, period.
Nobody sees this. How
people
Will
didn't catch when Will said when people didn't catch when Will said these words. You did your thing and I did my thing. People want to pretend like Will was hurt. Will did his own thing too. The only difference is Will messed with somebody that's not going to tell.
Right.
She messed with a young man who wanted more. He decided to tell.
Right.
Can we please talk about battle rap now?
Okay. Well, you know what? Don't come in here and rain on our goddamn parade. I was having fun. Shit. I was having fun.
That shit.
Because here's the thing. From a woman's perspective, no. Really, Ray, here's what it was. Because you didn't let me finish. What I was saying was, I've been putting the post up, just kind of making fun of the shit. I just put the song up. I put it up on Instagram. A guy hit me up and was just like, oh, he wasn't coming at me, but he was just speaking from a woman's perspective. Because here's the thing. When it comes to us women, you know how sometimes we got women that got, oh, y'all mad at Jada. It's a lot of people taking Jada's side in this. Basically where I was coming from with it, I wasn't taking sides in this. I feel like you're married. I don't give a fuck if you're separated, whatever little cute words you want to put on it. She didn't want to say I was fucking. Bitch, you were fucking. You didn't want to say we were still married. You know what I mean? This is what I mean by the play on words to try to soften the blow to the to the public. So here we are with the entanglement. You feel me?
They're still talking about it. They're still clowning it.
We
A
got
song
an E word,
just came out about it.
Entanglement.
Trust and believe. Law and Order, save the file. Law and Order SVU will do an episode similar to this situation. Trust and look. Something will blow.
What I was saying was,
this situation was way more funnier.
What I was saying was, is basically the shit was funny. You know, instead of, I feel like all of a sudden it's old news. I kept saying this is old news. So I was like, you know, but it's old news. All of a sudden the man is coming out with an album now, and boom, entanglement. I ain't mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. Get your money, young man. Get your money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast. They called this a long time ago.
Yeah.
They all called this. They was like, dude, he got something to promote. That's the only reason why he is speaking about this. Because he has something to promote.
Well, I'm glad. Joe is one of my favorites. Joe be here. Because yes, that's it. Okay. At the end of the day, I can stop being politically correct. Yes. Get your money, young man. Get your money. I ain't mad at you because shit, they got their money. You life dealt you, you know, some really bad breaks. You needed to find a way to get back on that horse. You did that. Will, you may cry in the car because Ricky Rose lyrics is a 30. That was a 30 against Jada. I'm sorry. That shit hit home. You know what? That shit was funny. I'm sorry. Ray, listen, I don't know who peed in your applesauce.
Will ain't thinking about that shit. Because again, like I said, people did not pay attention to the whole thing. They just talked to they were so infatuated with Jada had to say. Will said, you was doing your thing, I was doing my thing.
Right.
People keep that bar keep flying over people's heads. Is that Will was doing his own thing.
Nobody, it's not flying, Ray. It's not flying. Nobody cares. Everybody wants
nobody
to
cares. Right. That's nobody cares.
Trust me, if the person that he was sleeping with came out, people would care. But because ain't nobody coming out, they saying like they don't care. Look, Love and Hip Hop haven't been recorded. People need something to watch. So they trying to find out who Will was messing with.
Well, that's just, you know, that's just what we do. But anyway, like you said, let's get into battle rap. Really, we was talking about this shit because we had to wait for the Real Nigga co-host grace periods for everybody to get on. But anyway, we were just kind of, you know, talking about different shit. We really couldn't get into Nick Cannon the other day. I don't really want to get into it right now, but all I will say is support that man. Support that man. I don't really know how I feel about him going over there with Diddy and them because Diddy has been known to be a bit of a crook his goddamn self. But allegedly.
We gotta say allegedly nowadays.
Allegedly. But you know what? I'm not mad at the fact that he reached out to Nick.
Black
and
ownership.
not for nothing, Nick just said what should have been said a long time ago. You know what I mean?
I didn't see the whole, again, me and you talked about this on the phone. I didn't see the whole quote or whole video of what he said, so I don't have nothing to say on the matter.
Right. Like I said, what I did see, I know that he had Professor Griff on, who actually got put out of PE for anti-Semitic comments. I know that it was about that, but ultimately, Nick Cannon did do an apology. That we do know. And he actually posted that was posted on Source.
Memoirs of a Side Dude.
He did do an apology, and they still went forward to fire him for whatever reason.
You gotta always do an apology when the rest of the world say that you're wrong for doing something. Again, no matter how heartful the message may be, it's gonna rock people weird. Again,
there are people out there that are looking at him like he's a coon.
That's like when Deshaun Jackson put out the quote from Adolf Hitler. Regardless of how factual it may be, or it may shine black people in a different kind of light of positivity, it's the fact that Adolf Hitler said it.
Right.
So that's what we have a problem.
And he's known for slaughtering mass.
Exactly. So
right.
you know,
I'm not gonna lie. I shared that shit on my Instagram, And I thought about it later, and I was like, "Damn, I'm not really trying to promote."
Well, here's the thing. And I understand that, that people are sensitive and all their gumption and whatever the fuck it may be. But guess what? Y'all out openly calling us
facts is facts.
Motherfucking day.
Right.
You feel me? Y'all ain't too sensitive about the words that we feel self-conscious about or that's offensive to us. So salute my brother and whatever. And at the end of the day, this is so many people have been asking, where are the celebrities? So where are your Jay-Z's and J. Cole's and all these different people that y'all go out and patronize them all the time? Whereas these motherfuckers making the stand that Nick Cannon has, because if you notice, Nick Cannon has been on the forefront of this of these protests for a long time.
Again, the Jewish community tried to attack Jay-Z when he said what he said on the Story of OJ track.
But niggas call him soft.
Okay, you said OJ? Did you say OJ? Did Ray freeze? I think he froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Okay, but you know what? Let's get into battle rap. Salute to everybody just now tuning in. We just, Ray basically felt his way about the entanglement. So we've been on that for the last damn near 30 minutes. But shout out to August. I hope that works out for you. I hope this song gives you the closure that you needed. Ricky, you my nigga. Ricky, you my nigga. Because he made that song. I'm sorry. He made the song. He definitely did that. So let's get into it. Where we starting at? Where we starting at?
Coffee.
You want to discuss the chess and B Magic thing, or
I just whatever y'all want to do. All right. So she called out official. All right.
Oh yeah, she did. She called out official because she said Jazz ain't active.
I somewhat gotta play rumor police. I don't want to make this seem like hate or anything, because Coffee was in rare form in this battle, but I heard that this was a major edit. Because
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
I remember hearing that.
I watched it.
Yes, because it's clean in the battle. It looked like nothing happened. But I heard
the battle
that was a second shoot or something, or something like that. He was doing bad at first. That's a rumor. I wasn't there, so I can't just classify that as fact. But yeah, but this is jacked up if that's true, because it gave Coffee a second chance, and because on this second watch, Coffee 30 my battle rap bait KCJ. I'm not gonna hold you. I love KCJ.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, Coffee was in.
E, you see my name, right?
Yeah, Coffee 3-0. I saw it. Yeah.
No, listen, people. Some people want to give her Casey a round, and I can understand that, but to me, that round y'all want to give her an edge. Coffee got her.
Not only was Coffee's rounds longer, but they was potent too. It was it didn't really matter if they rounds
very potent.
Still got it though. It was
that incense bar, the incense punch that she spit was crazy. I forgot what she said, but that shit was wild.
Well, this is the way I see it. I don't really know what the controversy was as far as her calling out, whether Jazz is sitting out or not. I mean, at the end of the day, she's active. She's winning battles. Whatever the case may be, she's doing what she's supposed to do. You're supposed to call them out as you go up the ranks. She shot up very quickly 2 years ago. She's, basically on the URL now. Yeah, so it is what it is. Give her her flowers while she's here. And that'll be that.
So, let's not, but she got to be careful for what she's asking for, because the flowers that we give her could easily be on a casket. I say that to say this.
Hey, I'm waiting for that.
It'll be a good battle, but this is all we talk about.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Chess and B Magic. Ain't really much to talk about there.
Yo, now let's get right into the steak. Niggas is saying that Chess was live with Tay Rock, or one of them niggas was live, and niggas was talking about it, and Chess came out his mouth and said that he wrote for B Magic. Now, me personally, I'm gonna reach out to B Magic because me and B Magic is cool, and I know that he's here in Phoenix, and I live in Phoenix. Because I listen, my nigga, like we on real nigga time. I don't want to believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to believe that. But why would a nigga say that? I don't know.
I mean.
So basically, you lost clearly. Stumbled. I don't know.
Well, he lost the battle, obviously, because, I mean, at the end of the day, whatever material that he may have had, he didn't get out. Simple. He didn't get that shit out. That shit did not, you know what I mean? So, really, where I'm going with it is, I'm tired of the shout out to DME Detroit, because I actually saw his blog about he was just kind of speaking in terms of, the choking that's going on in battle rap and different things.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my internet connection. I got this Nelly internet connection going on today. This shit just keep on stopping and kicking me off. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now we talking about battle rap.
It's the whole country, bro.
We talking about Chess and B Magic. Like I was saying, it's really not much to say. What is there to say?
Not much.
At this point in time, y'all on caffeine now. Y'all on the apps. I think we've said this since we were blue in the face that at the end of the day, whether you finding niggas or not, at this point, there just has to be a better work ethic. I don't really know what else to say about the shit. There just has to be a better work ethic.
Look, they about to reopen the NBA, right?
Lord.
No, hold on. Just follow me where I'm going. They are not just immediately throwing these guys on the court and say, play ball. They have to practice. They have to get ready. They have to basically be in shape. Same thing if you are a fighter, a boxer. You have to get you a fight camp. You have to start training. You just can't say, oh, next week I'm about to go ahead and jump up in the cage. I haven't had a fight in 3 years. If somebody came to me and said, yo, you want to fight this weekend? No, I need time. Let me prepare myself to get ready. So what I'm saying is, with these battlers, they really need to understand this. If this is the profession you want to be in, you have to take it serious. Don't all of a sudden fight, scratch, claw your way to the big money and then no longer want to take it serious. Floyd Mayweather was getting all of this money, but he still took his training serious. I mean, of course, he didn't take his training serious versus Conor McGregor, but that's a different story.
That's different.
But at the same time, as a fighter, as a basketball player, as a rapper, can you imagine paying a ticket to a Jay-Z concert and he don't know his bars? And that's the problem.
Right.
When you have the so-called leaders of the URL era, the Sue Surfs and people saying that they don't care about battle rappers, the underlings under you will be like, I'm that same way. Danny Myers admitted, he said, I used to prepare back in the day. I used to have my stuff wrote months in advance. Danny Myers said that he started choking because he found out other battlers was writing their stuff 3 days in advance. So he said, I'm going to start doing it. And he said, this is the results of me choking in my most recent battles. And he was like, I'll never do that again. You have to have preparation. You have to have discipline. You cannot speak on getting all of this money and then decide to throw away your talent. But then the people that put you in position to get this money, all of a sudden you say you don't care about. So I don't get it. I don't get the discipline. I myself cannot picture making $60,000 to stand there for 16 minutes, to spit 16 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes or however long my battle is going to be worth of material. I could not picture that. It's people that make $40,000 a year and you're getting $60,000 off one battle and you want to throw that shit away? Oh my nigga, you got life fucked up.
Badly.
Yeah, man, really. For real.
You're right, Jason. You're right. Tay-Rock did praise Chess for that. And that's not a good leader. That's not a good leader. He should have been on Chess' head like, bro, don't do that no more. Do not take two. You better find, if you don't have the motivation for somebody, don't take the battle.
Right now, it seems like it's monkey see, monkey do. Because not for nothing, Danny kind of got into that same habit. Don Marino did too. It's a few people that have kind of spoke about how, you know, shit, they see what their peers are doing. And if they getting away with it, shit, maybe I can too. You know what I mean? Not for nothing. On the flip side of that, it shows that you have a great writing ability in a clutch situation, but that's not something that you do every single time. You are getting paid thousands of dollars for, and some of them ain't even getting paid close to that, but a lot of them are in clutch situations. You know what I mean? That is it, and not for nothing.
You know what I'm calling these?
Hold on. It is Big Brother. Big Brother has to set the example. Geechee made a very good point. You know, not to take anything away from the blame that should be placed on lack of giving a fuck, because Twerk definitely does that. But I got what Geechee was saying. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, this is what's happening. It's becoming too big of a deal. And Chess was doing damn good coming in the door, but now you got Big Homie talking about, oh, you know, whatever. Nah, that shit. I mean, come on. What are we doing?
Again, you know, as a leader, Rock should have been like, Chess, don't do that shit no more. Like you came back from choking and look at all the battles you had.
Niggas is having Anwar moments.
Chess had a perfect match versus Twerk, a perfect match versus Chess was on a roll, and then it was, well, I wasn't motivated for Magic, so I rolled 2-3 days before the battle. If you knew you wasn't motivated, don't take the battle, because now now not only are you coming up under the cave game, but now you're getting ready to put together your own legacy. How do we remember Chess? You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people can sit up there and, I hate to say it, but he was right. Murder Mook was like, man, you can say anything you want about Rex, but if it switched to a mixtape bar, Rex go get that shit out. You won't see Rex choking.
Why you playing, right?
You can call it mixtape all you want, but you won't see Rex choking.
Right. Zeke, you make a damn good point. I mean, yeah, these niggas is really fumbling. And yes, female battle rap could come to Caffeine and take over because their work ethic is absolutely phenomenal. You're right.
I have to agree with Zeke on that one. Because and you know what? And that is because of the simple fact, even though the ladies are nice, the ladies are dope, they still feel like they got something to prove.
They always
for
have
some reason, once you get to a certain top, certain battlers feel like they ain't got nothing to prove no more. No, you should have something to prove every battle.
Single time. Slide, top players do take off all the time, but come on now. They do take off, but they take days off. They don't get in the battle and take off. But I think what you're saying is that they take off, meaning they step away. I hope that's what you mean. Yeah, they do step away all the time, and a lot of these cats should. They definitely should. I mean,
I come from the fight game. You take a day off, you losing your fight, and you probably go get your ass whooped, choked out, submitted, or something for doing that. So take a day off if you want to, and EMTs will be picking your ass up and carting you out the damn cage.
Right. Slide, the females do be choking. No, you're right. But you know what? Here's the thing. And I'm not making no excuses. There's a lot more of them that have better performances than the guys do. Right now, this shit is ridiculous in male battle rap. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is horrible right now in what's going on. And so, you know, I get what you're saying, but still, nah, these niggas is coming up there and they just not giving a fuck. When you have Surf saying, I don't care about battle rap, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Especially after he just got that check. I don't know what's over there.
I would be mad as fuck.
Like, hey, you don't care about it, but you sure cared about making sure you got that check and that motherfucker cleared, though. But you don't. See, again, Surf, you gotta catch what Surf, how Surf be talking. Surf is a slick talking dude, man. Surf is very slick talking, man. But at the end of the day, man, Surf, you are a legend. You are one of those dudes that many people look up to. This is most definitely a bad example to say that you don't care about something or anything like that. And honestly, I want to shoot Surf some bail. And this is the bail that I'm going to shoot Surf right now. Once you go into the realm of being an author, writing your own books, your music is popping, people is fucking with your music, and you have to battle, that's too much that you're putting on your back. Like, I've seen it. They say it all the time about fighters. The minute that a fighter open up his own gym and want to start training other people, his mind really ain't on fighting no more. His mind is more or less on his business and other atmospheres. Think about it. Something once you become such of a heavy hitter, something you're gonna have to give up. Think about it. Ludacris, he started doing more acting, what hurt? Music. 50 started going more into TV, what stopped happening? Music. Dr. Dre went into the headphones thing, what happened? Music. Something has to take a hit. Unfortunately for Surf, it's been the battling. The battling has been taking a hit because he has too much on his plate. He's doing music, he's writing books, he's doing all this other kind of stuff. So this is a little bit of bail I'm willing to shoot him because I've seen it done with too many people that started cooking on different cooking on different stoves all at once. Something end up taking the hit.
So at the end of the day, that means that you have bad preparation. Thus the reason we just said, like you said, you made sure that you took the time out there for that check to clear. My nigga, make sure your shit is right. Goddamn Swamp is stupid. He said once he get past the crucible, I'm gonna make y'all believers again. Bro, you silly.
Man, shout out to Swamp, man. Shout out to Swamp. I really hope Swamp get that T-top battle, man, because I really hope that battle happens, man.
Did y'all see that battle?
You said what?
Did y'all see Swamp battle that Zeke dude? He fucked him up in that one rounder.
Yo, man, Swamp is here to.
So I was assuming y'all was talking about Surf.
Yeah, like I said,
that's about as much bail. That's about as much bail as I'm gonna shoot that.
I'm sorry, Surf don't get a pass, bro.
There we go.
He don't get a pass because he had a whole lot of time for preparation, and you know, knowing what I know, it should be no excuse. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Entanglement.
So, okay, so because chances are Surf may be on Summer Madness, and I know he was kind of fishing for it with John because he was like, when the next time is he free?
You know what? If I was John, they got to pay me a bag. Yeah. They got to give me a bag.
Yeah.
Because now right now, Surf needs John. He needs Cortez. I don't know what's going on about the Mook situation, but right now he needs them more than they need him right now. If that was John, they got to give me a bag, bro.
Here's the thing. The Swamp is, you know what? Negro. Oh, he's so silly.
Alex, I'm not having this with you, man. We not about to talk about Bourbon Lux, man. I'm not doing this with you right now, Alex.
You want to talk about that battle?
Listen, you know, that was pathetic as fuck. I'm just gonna say it. That shit was pathetic.
That excuse that excuse sits up there high with the whole I punched Sirius Jones because I was hungry. And when I made it to McDonald's and ate a Big Mac, I realized I was wrong. Right. That surf excuse sits up there with that. Get the hell out of here with that excuse.
Man, you know what? I knew,
man, this room had crazy echo. Nigga, if you'd have known it had crazy echo if you showed up to the face-off.
You know what?
Yo, the nigga walked out the building with the headset on. The cameraman had to come back to him and give it back. I was like, oh,
you know what?
His mind is gone.
Let me ask y'all this because a lot of people felt like Lux was light. I'm sorry. The look that he had, it's like he needed a moment, and he had to find some type of like Lux hit him in his spirit. The look on that motherfucker face was just
okay. We always say, look, people always say this when they first watch a Lux battle. They, oh man, he was light. He was light. The minute you go back and start rewatching that battle, you start saying, wait a minute, hold on. Lux was talking to the man. He told the man what size suit you wear, about a gentleman 30. Come on now.
Like second round, a lot of people talking about Daylight wasn't saying that. And I said, yes, the fuck he was. Y'all better go back.
Daylight.
Sorry, he was not light. What are you talking about, man?
No, he wasn't light.
Nah.
That's what he asked for. He wanted Gray Hoodie Lux, and he got
that round. That round was Taylor. That round was Taylor suited for Surf. It wasn't light.
That shit.
Surf was what Surf was standing in front of. What Surf was standing in front of, he couldn't stand in front of that shit. He was looking at that nigga Lux. You could see it on Surf's face.
Man.
Standing in front of him is different than talking to him or talking about him.
Yep. Don't ask for cocaine Lux, man. Do not ask for cocaine Lux.
Oh, big facts. Hey, big facts to Blade Brown. Big facts to what he just said.
I'm about to pull it up right now. But listen, that exactly. So then you get online and you're right there. You ain't got shit to say. It was like he was jerseying while niggas he looking like where I'm supposed to stand. You know what I mean? He like the nigga needed to get his composure. Like, come on now. The nigga was bobbing and weaving. Down goes Frazier. Like his ass was serious.
You know what?
Can we talk about how the tables turned though?
Hold on, Malone. I knew it was real for Surf because the nigga was doing some P. Diddy shit. Every time I seen Lux, I seen that nigga in the video. Like, that goddamn Lux get his interview in, bro. He was P. Diddy all up in that man fucking interviews, man.
Yeah,
bro,
all in the video.
When Lux came over to him and he was sitting down and Lux cuffed him by the head, the look on his face
like, come here, my son. Come here, my son. Like, let me ask y'all this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask y'all this.
Beloved.
Let me ask y'all this.
So yo,
Cortez,
I want to ask y'all a question too.
Gloating moments. This
shout out to Cortez. Because
Cortez cooking.
Shout out to Cortez.
Cortez popped a bottle.
Because this dude, look, Surf been talking trash about Cortez for years. So for this to happen, like Cortez, shout out again. I just feel like shout out to Cortez, man.
Real
like
shit.
Cortez deserves every moment.
He should be in the vault with Cortez.
Nah, it's not. It's dropping on the app.
Okay, so
that's the first time dropping on the app.
It's a caffeine. He ain't going in the vault.
I want to see the edits. They gonna edit the shit out that shit.
Oh, no,
you can't edit that shit. I want to see the edits.
We can't.
So look, question. My question for everybody.
Yo, hold on. Ray.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I had one before, and I was going to ask it, and I was going to honestly ask you directly.
All right.
How do you feel? This to everybody, but Ray. How do you feel about how the tables turn with now the John battle? Remember how Surf was talking before, right? And you see how now he's begging, right?
You want me to tell you how I feel? I feel that John knows he's in the catbird seat right now, so to speak. He knows. He knows for a fact, like, yo, he got to come see me now. He knows this for a fact. And John is about to, if I'm John, I'm about to milk this for everything. And that's what I wanted to ask everybody. That's what I wanted to ask everybody, because even Surf took a shot at Goods or whatever because of what Goods said.
Yeah.
So I know everybody's saying Surf need to sit down. But if y'all had a choice, who would y'all rather see Surf battle? Would y'all rather see him battle Goods or John?
No, he need to battle himself.
I'd rather see him battle John first. I'd rather see him.
He need to battle himself. He need to battle himself. Work on you.
I'd rather see. He gotta.
You gotta sit down, bro. He gotta sit down. He gotta sit down. Twerk need to sit down. They need to sit down, bro. Jersey, y'all from Jersey, right? Jersey, y'all motherfucking career right now. Sit down, Jersey.
Man. I would look, honestly, I knew it. Right now, how Surf been moving, you can tell that it looks like he's fishing for his next battle.
I'm gonna say,
and he never been in this position.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. He can't beat Goods, he can't beat John, and he can't beat Cortez. In the Corona era, he can't do it.
He can't beat Iron Solomon.
You don't understand.
He can't beat Iron Solomon. He probably can't be
mad. Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all.
I doubt he can beat.
Can I give y'all a metaphor?
He ran.
Can I give y'all a metaphor? Can I give y'all a metaphor real quick? Please hold on. Can I give y'all a metaphor? Let me tell you what Surf is right now. Let me tell you what Surf is right now in battle rap, to his opponents and even to other battle rappers. He is red sirloin steak, like straight from the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? But you know where? In the fucking ocean. And you know what's in the motherfucking ocean?
Uh-oh. I guess
I think we lost him.
To the ocean.
I think we lost him.
But yeah, other than that, man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see Surf no more this year, bro. I don't want to see Surf no more. Surf need to sit down. I don't.
Man, the first thing that popped in my head when I seen him take it.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I heard that
there you go.
Time. I didn't move.
Yeah, you had to go. You had to go to the ocean.
I didn't move.
You're back.
Nah.
I haven't cared about Surf battle
I had to go find
in a very long time.
This nigga shy stupid.
Look, man. The only reason why I wouldn't mind seeing Surf versus Goods is because years ago, Goods was like, man, I give you a pack and tell you to go pitch that. Like, I remember how Goods was small talking Surf then. So, but I wouldn't
I want to see it. But I want to see John first. Then Surf. Listen, you know what I want to see? I'm not gonna lie. It's time for the Surf stands to go. Surf is about to go to the gauntlet.
Hey, a lot of people are in the comments saying that Surf can definitely beat Cortez.
No, he can't. He can't beat Cortez. He's gonna choke.
I don't know.
He gonna choke. He gonna choke one of the rounds. So Cortez already got one round already.
Nah, Shy, to be honest with you, I believe the Cortez battle was the one battle that Surf wouldn't choke him.
Yeah, we said
not gonna give that. He hates him. He hates him that much.
Ain't we said the same thing about Reed Dollar?
But he hates Cortez more than he hates anybody else.
I'm sorry.
He hates Cortez more than he hates anybody else. He said that. So it's kind of different. I don't believe that he choked.
Hey, that'll be honestly, that I'm agree with Malone on that one. Honestly, I believe that would be one battle that Surf would he would try his hardest not to choke.
Yeah.
Because trust me, you see how Cortez. Wait. You see how Cortez celebrated that he lost. If Surf choked versus Cortez. Cortez is not gonna let that man live that shit down.
Over. Nigga, Battlerap gonna let him live that
not
down.
The fans, not the fans. Cortez is not gonna let Surf live that down.
Well, I'm gonna co-sign that, and I put that on Battlerap. He's right.
But I don't think he's gonna take Cortez. I really think he's just gonna take John for Summer Madness.
He would not
take
Cortez.
Cortez. I don't think we're gonna get that battle.
It's only those two battles.
I think it'd be him and Good. Him and Good will definitely go down.
The fact that can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
go ahead.
In the matter is what kills me. The fact that you lost a battle that you really catapulted yourself to even get to.
Wing. He's on contract, Wing. That's why I know we feel that way, but win or lose, he still got to fulfill the contract. So it's not that. I thought that way too, and then I realized it. I'm like, nah, he's on the contract. So that means that his contract, he probably has probably like a 5-battle contract. We don't know, but he got a certain contract. This is Surf we talking about. He definitely got a certain contract with him. That's why he got these names. There's no way he would just be getting battles to me if that was not the case. You know what I'm saying? So he got to fulfill his obligation.
No. And I think the point Wing was making though was you snaked your way into this Loaded Lux battle. When everybody was basically saying what's next for Lux after his performance he did with Hollow, you called 3-letter man and I need to see that gray hoodie.
He asked for it. He asked for the smoke.
And Lux was like, shit, okay. Like, so far I ain't got nobody on my schedule.
How you ask for the smoke? How you ask for the smoke and don't come with the fire?
And don't come with the right. And then on top of that, I mean, you catapulted yourself. But what I mean by that is you rode the coattails of Tay-Rock to get where you are.
You know what's crazy about it? It's funny that you say that, Wing. Hold on. It's funny that you say that, Wing. You see how quickly after the Daylight and Rock battle, motherfuckers was already putting together a Daylight and Rock team 2-on-2, and they wasn't opposed to it, right? And Rock wasn't opposed to it. From that moment, I was like, starting to see a little something.
And it's interesting.
Maybe Rock. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something else. Let me piggyback off of that. It's interesting that Rock would even consider that, especially when they were first going into this Lux Hollow battle. Do y'all remember the interview with Hip Hop Is Real, or was that 15 Minutes of Fame, where they basically said, Rock said, I would never. It's me and Surf. It's me and my brother. We would never do that. So it's interesting now that he's looking past this whole situation. And I mean, it makes all the more sense to be able to, if there was a Daylight, you give the fans what they want. I'm mad at that.
Right.
But it's just interesting. It's definitely interesting. But like you said, as far as contractual, that's fine. But even with a contract, if you lose in battles, my nigga, who wants to see you? At this point, I don't want to see Surf, especially if he's not going. I mean, he pretty much said, I don't care about the culture, but then you're going to go into this battle with John. You know what I mean? He's always been, let's just keep it a buck. Surf has always been Mr. Debatable.
I was telling them this before you came back on.
But now it's not even debatable.
About a Surf battle.
Ain't no debatable here.
I think
Surf is not a battle that I look forward to. I'm sorry.
I think, but you know what? I think more or less a lot of people.
Sly, I agree with you.
To me, more or less, a lot of people. They want. I think. Here's a better way to put it. I'm trying to figure out the words to say it, and I'm choking right now. Jersey, but. Here's a better way to put it. I think what it is now is that people wants to see Surf versus the people he ran from.
There you go.
I think that's what it is now. People is like, okay, you need to take Iron Solomon. You need to go see John. You need to holler at Cortez. You need to. Well, he could have got JC, but JC shot himself in the foot in that Loso battle, and it was like, these are the people you ran from. You need to go see these people now.
Wait. Let's backtrack, because JC did shoot himself in the foot with the Loso battle.
Yeah,
but consistency. JC is well more consistent than Surf.
You know what? I would like to believe that, but how everybody been killing the saga for choking versus Mike P, I don't know. To me, not saying you, not saying the people on this panel, but to me, the majority of fans, they don't care about what you did then. They care about what you're doing now. And if you fuck up now all of a sudden everything you did prior shits on everything. That's like, for instance, let's hypothetically say the saga do win this 25K. Let's say he wins the tournament, right? They're still going to be like, but you choked versus Mike P. And this is how certain fans think.
But here's the thing, and I feel like, and I get that. I do agree. It's what you did right now. But I think with the saga, people may have looked at the fact that the saga, and we are right now in this bubble of accountability for the chokes. You know what I mean? We know the saga's work ethic up until now, and it's just like, it's just like in the fourth inning with the 2-minute warning, and you know what I mean? You basically going in for the touchdown and you fumble the fucking ball. Yes, that's gonna be wrong.
You said fourth inning.
I said fourth. I didn't combine baseball and football. I'm sorry. Fourth quarter. I'm in fourth quarter. I'm sorry.
Good.
Fourth quarter. You know what I mean? And but ultimately, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's based, because you know what, not for nothing, I was like, which is worse at this point. But ultimately the score is tied, you know what I mean? And you fumble the fucking ball. That's where we are with it. You know what I mean? And this is Super Bowl, whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? I feel like so many people rooted for Saga because he had been doing so well that all of a sudden this happens, and now we're like, God damn it. You know what I mean? So I think with the Saga, it'll blow over as long as he does well, but I wouldn't so much put him in the category as like you said, just bringing up the two comparisons with JC. JC has a tendency, and I've been saying this for years. Me and Jay, shout out to the mustache, we've been saying this for years. The inconsistencies with JC is repetitive. However, he's on and off again. You know what I mean? When he's on, he's great. When he's off, he's lackluster, whatever. But when you look at his wins and losses over Surf's wins and losses, I'm going with JC.
Right.
You feel me?
JC got more definitive wins than just
that's a fact. So I'm gonna go with JC at the end of the day. But that's the point that I'm making. This tier shit makes it to where some motherfuckers is just untouchable. And I feel like that's where Surf has been for so long. Plus, he's a good fucking talker. You know what I mean? So the fan base, the stands, and I'm sorry for some of y'all, no disrespect, but we all have our favorite battle rappers, but you have to look at it for what it is.
I don't. I don't have a favorite battle rapper. I like the culture, and that's why it's like, regardless if you're from the same state as me, or anything like that, if you lose a battle, you lost a battle. Like I am a fan of battle rap. I'm not a fan of none of these guys. I'll support an album here or there, or anything like that, because I don't mind showing my support. I'm not a fan of none of these dudes. I'm a fan of the culture because I like what the culture is.
Right.
It's original form. It's a great debate in poetry form.
It really is. Let me
Speaking
touch
of twerk.
Hold on. Before you do that, let me touch on because we were still in that pocket. Blade. Let me go back to that question. I really didn't mean to do that, but Cortez. That's another Cortez. A lot of times he does this. What I do like about him, it hurts him and it helps him. Cortez can get in his bag and he can reinvent the wheel and do great in certain settings, but he will drop that fucking ball too.
And to piggyback off what you said, the one thing I've also noticed about Cortez, when he get the battles that he really, really wants, he really don't show up well. Remember, he chased Verb. He chased Verb for a long time and got to St. Louis, and Verb took his fucking head off.
All facts.
That nigga Verb hit him with 3 showtimes. The whole I was just like,
that's ugly.
He wanted Arsenal real bad, and he stood in front of Arsenal on King of the Dot. So that's another thing. That's what scares me about Cortez. The battles he really, really, really wants, he do not show up for.
At all.
He does not show up for.
Yeah,
I think. Hold on. Matter of fact, it's only one person I think he showed up for. I'm trying to remember who it was. He really, really wanted, and he got him, and he showed up and he won. Fuck, I can't remember that battle.
Well, even with B-Dot, he showed up, and I have him losing the battle, but it was a great fucking war.
Hey, BX Legend D Money, you got to go back. Go back. Cortez chased Bird. He chased Bird for some years. Bro, you got to do your research on that one. Go back.
Surf B-Rock, I think you're right about that. I'm trying to think. I believe I didn't like that battle. I don't think that's when you had on that blue and okay. I don't mean to think. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at it from a female's perspective as far as clothing wise. He had on that coat, the blue coat with the fur. Okay.
Who had on the blue coat with the fur?
Surf. He said Surf beat Rock. I can't remember. I think he did.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw that battle last week. I remember seeing a blue coat, but I don't remember seeing no fur on.
I think it had burgundy fur on it or something, right? Y'all don't.
I don't remember. I gotta watch that battle again. I don't remember seeing no fur on no blue
I thought it was. I know it was. I don't know. Surf just never mind. I'm not trying to be funny. I just look at things a certain way. But anyway. Cortez's CPR rating, the acronym to break down the chokes. Cortez don't choke in battles.
No, he's talking about when Cortez was trying to break it.
2 weeks ago, Rum Nitty, he choked badly in that battle.
Yeah, he choked bad versus
really?
Yeah, Cortez choked bad versus
y'all got some really good content right here. I'm sorry. Let me play catch up. Because y'all talking, I see you.
Oh yeah, they in the comments live today. I'm liking all of this.
Well, you know what? And Rock won't. Well, I don't know. Rock was on his way to being popular, very popular, but you know what I mean. That's part of the problem with it anyway. With what's going on right now too, popularity is really what's swaying the fan vote. We want to keep seeing these cats, but they ain't doing their jobs. So the popularity vote at this point, it doesn't matter to me. He will never be it, and ultimately you can be popular, but you need to be able to stay relevant to do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? At some point, Jazz the rapper is very popular in the culture, and you're gonna always hear Jazz bars. You're gonna always see her around and about.
Man, Jazz the rapper became the Undertaker of the female battle rap scene. I don't know how she pulled that shit off, but she's like that girl everybody want to see. Like, yo, I gotta battle Jazz. Like,
I gotta battle Jazz, and this motherfucker ain't had a battle in umpteen goddamn years. We ain't even fit to count the 2-on-2. But an individual battle she ain't had in a couple of years. You feel me? And not for nothing, she low-key, debatably lost that battle to E Hart. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's like it's a skill to be, and it's not really a skill. It's because mainstream celebrities have to do it too. You know what I mean? You have to find a way to be relevant. Surf for a long time.
Discipline also.
To a whole bunch of interviews, but you have to find a way to do something in order to get yourself to the top quickly. That man knew what to do. Rock was the face at the time. Get with that motherfucking gun titles. Now you cave. You in a most popular cave, not for nothing. What?
No, keep talking. No, go ahead.
Not for nothing. Cave was on top. You one of the hardest teams at the time. Of course not. Why make yourself synonymous with these niggas, climb up that food chain and you can talk your shit and get these battles now. You feel me? I mean, it was
all them rock climbing bars. All them rock climbing bars. So niggas was rock climbing.
Oh, you saw that, right? You saw what they did there. Anyway.
Yeah. You know what it is? I like Surf. I like his personality and everything, but like, bro, if you're not gonna take battle rap serious, then just get out the game. Like, stop, bro. Like, it doesn't mean why you here.
That's just where I'm at with it. That's an insult. I don't care how popular you are. That's an insult to the culture when you have so many fans that come to watch you. You know what I mean? And at some point in time, you know, the saying goes, put your money where your mouth is. My nigga, you have not done that. You have not done that. You talk a good fucking game. But when I'm like, that's my thing. And I think I tweeted that out. My nigga, how do you be in these interviews and you got a whole show on Caffeine or on the app or whatever, and you do all this talking, but you can't get through 3 fucking rounds?
I'm going to keep it real. This is why I am a new nigga fanatic. I don't really be giving a damn about these next rounds.
I'm saying.
Because I'm still trying to get my nigga Jay Kruger on the app. Do you know you cannot search him on the app at all?
Are you serious?
You should go try it. You can't search him on the app at all. Nothing pops up.
That's crazy.
You know what? And rental free, we about to get into these blessings. We definitely got to get into these. I'm sorry, my alarm is about to go off. It's 5:00. I got to get this. We got to get this show on the road because I still got to cook and I got to go to work at 8:00. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm all off. Facts. JC over Sue Surf. I'm sorry. You know, no disrespect to your Sue Surf fans, but at the end of the day, when I have to look at the consistency, body of work, and more wins, definitely JC. I would definitely still go with JC. You know, like the other show we had, we did rake him across the coals, and you know, sometimes you need that tough love. But we fuck with him because we know when JC is on 100, he brings, like, we have to start at this point. We got to start celebrating niggas that we know are going to do work. Before we get into these predictions, let me ask y'all this, because shout out to my peoples, my Gunner. Shout out to my Gunner, Mr. Summers. Listen, we talk shop all the time, right? Mm-hmm. And we were talking about, well, he just hit me up and was like, all this talk. He said, everybody is talking about daylight. That's great. He said, but the real is B. Dot took that man's soul. B. Dot versus Lux.
Where is this taking place at? Is this taking place in a room with an echo, or is this on rooftop, or is it a main stage, or the bunker, or he's just saying all this. We are happy that Daylight is back in. He had a phenomenal battle with Rock, and now, you know, it's like the godson is back. We want to see him in these battles. We want to see him in Lux, but he's saying that shit, not for nothing, B. Daylight. Why aren't we still having this conversation about B. versus Lux?
Versus Lux. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
You said what?
I'm there for B. versus Lux.
First it's appeal. You know, like what we want and what we think would be dope is different versus what's appealing. Think about it. When they announced the Gnome card, like 90% of battle rap media killed the Tay-Rock Daylight battle. They didn't want to see it. A lot of media did not want to see that battle until that battle happened. I stopped killing battles like that because you don't know what you're going to get. People before the COVID thing, every card ARP used to put out, people shit on it. Oh, I don't get this match. I don't get that match. Why are you doing that? Why? And then after the card, that whole event was fire as hell. So
that's a fact. I was there.
With B. Dot versus Lux, with B. Dot versus Lux, it's no, to us, we think it will be a great match. To the majority of fans, what's the appeal behind it? Like, why do I want to see it? With Daylight and Lux, it's a little bit of appeal behind it because Daylight has been taking shots at Lux for years now. And then Lux finally decided to respond in the Super Surf battle. Nigga, you still here? That shit. Like, so there's the appeal again. Oh, wait. He took his shot. He took his response back. So this may be Lux's next battle.
And Bronx man, Rich, shout out to him. He makes a good point. He said we fall in love with battles way too hard. He said let's see Daylight's next 2 battles. Now, I
agree with that. I
definitely do. I definitely do, because he's always been consistent and inconsistent, just on some bullshit though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, B-Dot had, when he came, B-Dot has been here a lot more, building his resume. Not for nothing, niggas thought that Ace Man was the second coming, and y'all wanted to see Ace Man versus Lux. Not us. I didn't do it.
I know, I'm not mad.
I saw it just as well as I saw
what it is, man. Like I was the main nigga promoting after Band Legacy 1, so I just gotta fall on that sword, as my man Ray say.
Hey, but I'm just saying. So why not the idea? Because guess what? I feel like B-Dot is battle tested enough, and not.
All of these. If you think about it, Wing, the majority of these battlers are battle tested. The problem is giving them the look.
Well,
and that's what we've been asking. Give these guys the look.
Hold on. What I mean by battle tested, I'm talking about when we look at tiers. Mm-hmm. Because yes, they all when I say battle tested, I mean in coming up the ranks. Like you said, opportunity matters. Yeah. I feel like B-Dot when I say battle tested, I feel like I don't feel like he's even reached his pinnacle yet, but the range, the matches that he's had, he's battle tested enough. I feel like hell yeah. I feel like that would be, if we're gonna look at a dude that's has had enough battles, it has had enough work in, has had enough wins, opposed to what's B-Dot's record?
I don't know. I will have to pull it up and look.
Yeah, that's
anybody know off the fly what B-Dot record is? Because at the end of the day,
nobody's gonna know his record off the dome.
Because B-Dot, Facts, BX legend. He beat Daylight, Nitty, and Danny. Like B-Dot is
and Cortez. We just spoke about the Cortez battle. He beat Cortez. Did him and Verb go down?
Yeah. But Verb played chess. Verb snuck out a victory over B-Dot on the simple fact he told King of the Dot 2-minute rounds with a hard stop. And we know B-Dot likes to build his punches up. So it looked that battle kind of didn't favor B-Dot as it will. It should. Verb pulled a very smart move versus B-Dot. He was like, 2 minutes with a hard stop. And it was like when B-Dot was getting to like a good punch, they was like, time. And B-Dot was like, damn. And then that's when Verb was this.
Dread Twins. Here's the thing about Daylight. First off, he didn't know who Daylight was. I'm not gonna believe that for a second, because you got to understand, all these people, all of them are in the same culture together. They all come up together. You know what I mean? Now, as far as knowing him in terms of battle credibility or whatever, no, B-Dot was kind of just somebody who came on the fly, just like Coffee did. But as far as knowing them, how do you not know them when they all are a group of people that deal with each other? You know what I mean? They're a community of family, whether it be Bloods, Crips, whatever. They're all in the same community. There's no way that he does not know him. You just got to play process of elimination with that. Now, yeah, as far as his, a newcomer,
DMVP. I don't know about that EK battle, man. Like, but it is hella debatable.
I'm not. You know, again, we're giving excuses as far as to taking light or whatever. But this is the same reason why you kind of making my point in terms of why are we not having this conversation about B Dot. Just do we take away the win for B Dot because Daylight chose not to take him seriously? That's not our problem.
No, I don't take away wins because your opponent didn't prepare. If I'm willing to give Snake Eyes his battle versus Math, I'm the legend in the battle since Math didn't take it seriously. Nigga, everybody's getting their wins. If you're not going, like Verb said, if you ain't ready to come to the court and play, don't lace up them Jordans. Like
that's it. Simple.
Yeah.
Yes, that battle with Oops. Oh my God, we forgot about that one. Absolutely.
DMVP said B Dot is 500. He lost to Tez, Verb, EK Saga, Mike P, and JC. I don't know about that EK battle. To me, that mug is debatable. It's a very great battle.
And I feel like you could say he threw away the third. I feel like you could say, depending on
man, hey, his third so dope. I got his third on my phone.
Listen, hold on. That is a preference third. I didn't say that I didn't give him the third. I'm just saying for motherfuckers who felt away, you know, y'all diehard Smack fans, don't be picking on Smack. No, that third was incredible. However, I don't feel like he, you know what, DMVP, we got to get you up here because you need a scolding. How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, see, Blade Brown. See, Blade know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about with that. With that Verb battle. Blade know exactly what I'm talking about with that Verb chess move.
Cortez, are you serious? He didn't lose to no Cortez. He got the first. If you're gonna debate something, I would say debate that second. But that third, he spoke to fucking Cortez's soul.
I kind of had him beating Mike P.
I did too. I had to think about
that. Saga, I can understand. JC, I can understand.
JC, I definitely gave JC that battle. I was mad at him about that battle with JC.
But I kind of had him beating Mike P, and I edged him versus
EK. The Saga? Oh my God, that was an incredible battle too.
Bro, it ain't no point of debating the Saga and B-Dot. That's just
that's hard.
That battle, look, that battle was shot beautifully. Shout out to Avocado. Yeah. That battle was beautiful from both of them gentlemen. Like they came ready to fight. Yeah. They came ready to fight, period.
Put it like this. DMVP, you know, the Saga battle, I don't really care if you have B Dot losing. My point to this is that, like I said, the question was posed to me, and I mean, why not? I agree. You know what I mean? I feel like why not? Some of the battles, I would disagree that he lost, and not for nothing, he's been fucking consistent. You know what I mean? If I feel like these God tier cats do need to come down and holler at these cats that's putting the work in. B Dot is one of them. Why not?
I think, you know what, to me, it's like once you get up there to Mount Olympus, you don't want to lose your spot there. And to me, with some of these top tier guys, once they got that top tier spot, they like, man, I'm gonna stay up here, try to hold on to it as long as I can, because I don't want to fall from grace. But then at the same time, when you are, for example, a Sue Surfer, a Verb, or Arsenal, regardless if you even have a bad game, your spot is going to be submitted. Period. You know, people are never going to take away from that. So come out and play ball. And I think that's why, like I said, Verb will play ball with a lot of dudes. Like if you give him the money, he don't care. You know, win, lose, or draw, he'll come off an island god and he'll fight. Where some of these other guys, they rather just protect they look or whatever or anything like that. So I don't
put it like this though. If you can stay on Mount Olympus all you want, but if I climb that piece, I'm gonna beat you up regardless if you fight back or not. I'm like,
yeah.
That's it. It's your funeral. However you want it. You know, shit.
Sadly, guys, I have to exit early. I was expecting the show to start at 4. My wife came in here 13 minutes ago and kind of looked at me with the "Where are you going? Where are you at?" face. So,
all right.
All right. So,
All right, so
what the breakdown crew rather see, Lux versus B Dot or Lux versus Day? Shit, I'd rather see both.
I would love to see both. That's a hard one.
I'd rather see both. Shoot. But if I had to pick one, whew, I have to flip a coin on that one. I couldn't. I have to flip a coin.
I'm gonna go with Lux and Day just off what I seen at Like I just need to see that both of them niggas.
Right now. Yeah. I agree.
Shout out to my nigga Battlerap Q. He swears on God. Like, whoa, we can't say Daylight will just beat Lux like that. He said, because if Lux prepares for Daylight in a different circumstance, I'm like, you act like that scenario only applies to Lux, like Daylight don't have.
Right.
Like this nigga.
Like I don't know. That would be, yeah, I guess, because it goes back to what Bronx Man Rich said. We want, Daylight came, he conquered, they had a phenomenal battle. We're in love with that battle. Fans want to see. I am a fan of this culture. So for me, I am sitting back, like, the anticipation for Lux. I do want to see Lux battle more. I think it just comes down to me wanting to see him battle more. And you know what I mean? The days of, that's the Achilles heel right there.
Right.
The days of these guys battling too much, the same guys battling too much, you don't want that, but you want the guys who don't battle enough to come outside.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I don't need to see Lux every 3 months, but I do need to see Lux at least twice a year. Is that fair?
I mean, it depends. Like to me, it's harder to win it's starting to look like it's harder to win the Mook sweepstakes and more easier to win the Lux sweepstakes. Remember, both of them was neck and neck. Like, damn, who will be the one to win the sweepstakes to battle them? So I think Lux comes out to play ball a little bit more. Mook is more on the business side. Like, yo, the business has to be right and it has to make sense for me to take this battle. So it depends. If I had a choice, I would rather for Lux to battle once a year versus twice, because it still gives him that mystique of, yo, who's going to stand in front across from him next? Win, lose, or draw. Lux still has that mystique. So that's what that situation is when I say when it comes to if I want to see him more or less. I much more rather see him at least once a year more than anything. So with that situation, that's how I will put it. But I do have a question for you though, Wayne. And this is a question for the people that's also watching. With no crowd, since this COVID-19 thing, with no crowd, do you feel a lot of top tiers now have been exposed on the shit that they be rapping?
Absolutely. These niggas, listen, it's looking dark. It's looking real dark. But we said this. We said this shit was going to happen. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if it's the way I turn my head or what's going on, but my nose is sweating and my glasses are sliding off my face. My room be hot because I got all these fucking lights on. But I do. It's like, shit, the lighting in here. I got this one light over here that is ridiculous right now. Oh my God. Anyway, we said this already. We said that these motherfuckers was gonna look different. That crowd reaction hit different. And not for nothing, it's exposing a lot of holes with these cats. You know what I mean? Where a lot of these, for instance, Surf with the Echoes. Bruh, these are minor league issues. These are things that, you know, not only do niggas eat the gas station, niggas don't know how to handle themselves performance-wise. A lot of these dudes do music. I don't understand how you don't know how to prepare your rounds for what are you doing?
Man, I'm not trying to buy that whole Echo shit, man. That whole Echo shit was
lame.
Yeah.
They need a crowd. They absolutely need a crowd. And that's the crazy part about it. You know what I mean? We didn't look for acapella battles, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like everybody kind of knew, you know, what was going to happen. You know, with the cam battles, whether it be cam battles or the quiet room that Queen's Flip was doing, you know, there was a different type of feel to that. And that was a dope type of situation then. We talked about it then. Everybody wasn't built for that. I don't really know what the difference was with this opposed to that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. But, you know, it affects niggas with the bag or whatever. It's a lot of things that go with that. But yeah, at this point, the conversations is y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. You know, stop taking so many battles. Start practicing. I don't know. Like, I don't really know what the formula is. But y'all niggas done been exposed at this point. It's just what it is.
So okay, here's a question. Do we see John versus Surf at Summer Madness? And the only reason why I'm asking this is because when Surf and John was live, Surf asked, well, like, when is you free? What are you doing? And then, of course, he tweeted out the infamous 919. So everybody is like, okay, is that today? Is that Summer Madness, or what? Is that a new album, or what? So it's like, you know, like that's the biggest thing that everybody is trying to figure out. Like, when does this happen? You know, like, you know, and will John take the battle? You know, so.
You know what? King Mike is stupid. He said top tier, mid tier, low tier, cameraman, y'all all been exposed in the quarantine era.
Pretty much. Because again, the camera angles that they was taking at that event, nah.
But I feel like that wasn't avocado though.
No, it wasn't.
That was Caffeine trying something, and unfortunately URL had to take that hit for it because your people don't know what the fuck they were doing. They may not have any experience in this, you know. So yeah, the shit was horrible. Hopefully they'll learn from this mistake and grow from it. That's really all I can say. Otherwise, URL is in trouble. You know what I mean? Because the angles were horrible. And
we don't know how long this contract is going to last with Caffeine or whatever. So, I mean, the only thing you can do is get better with each event. Remember, the very first event, you know, we couldn't barely get a damn signal. So they got better with that part. So.
Right. You know, and Bronx Man Rich, again, we so tired of this nigga got more excuses than a convict at this point. I don't give a fuck. You know, I was weird without a crowd. My nigga, you been at the battles. What you mean? You know that it's already weird. Like,
how am I getting a reaction with no crowd?
He really scuffs my fucking Timbs, and I hate talking about him at this point because it's back to John. You know, it's cool. I just don't, like I said, he knows how to hype he has to redeem himself. What that means to some people, I really don't know because the nigga has never been impressive to me.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you up. I like Surf earlier in his career, man. Like
conceited.
He was hungry Surf, like
conceited
versus X Factor. I mean, despite the fact he lost to Young Eel versus Young Eel, he was dope. Like versus K Shine at Summer Madness 1, like Surf was like, regardless if these battles are debatable or if you got him winning or losing, Surf was on his shit then. And it's like, hey, he need to start going mad shopping and lock picking those again. I think that's what needs to happen. Like he need to do something, dog. Like for real.
That's a bar. Jason said his echo, the echo allowed him to hear his death 2 times. Man, whoo! Yeah, you.
Jason old baby, spit this water out, man. Hold on. Hey, that was funny.
That shit, that hit. Listen, that touched me in my spirit, bruh. Listen, that's what it was. That's why the look on his face. I'm telling you, that look on his face was eerie as fuck. Like I sat there and I felt that look on his face. Was like, damn. I'm like, let's leave him alone. Just
you
leave
know what?
Him alone,
when I saw that facial expression, what popped in my head, honestly, is what Verb always say. Like that shit, it's different when you're standing in front of it versus watching it. Like,
man,
and Verb be saying that to the young folks, like, yo, you talk all that shit all you want about me, but it looks different when you're standing in front of it versus watching it.
It's funny you say that though, because I'm always referencing that when it comes to Lux. When it comes to Verb. That is the best advice that he gave to Briz and Top when they first came in because they was cocky. But it's sad that you got to apply that same logic to your peers that are in this shit with you. Hell yeah. You got it. Like you are one of the last people that I would have thought that would have happened to at that particular time. Like, I'm sorry. How you get shot 5 times and still
look, hey yo. He said Surf versus Chess at Ascension 2. I don't know why, but when I see Ascension, I just hear Beasley voice saying Tone Montana. Like, I don't know why I just always correlate Tone Montana and Ascension, but that's just how my mind works for some reason. But yeah.
What it do, First Fam? What it do?
Man, so, but.
Glad you pull up.
Well, yeah, shout out to the MVP. I like that line too, man. When he turned around, he's like, "Nigga, you still here?" Because it was how he did it, and that's what made it so bad. Because it was like, "Let me talk to this other dude real quick," and you shouldn't be here. And then he turned around like, "I'm gonna keep it real." Had a crowd been there when he did that, that would have shook the room. That nigga is you still here would have shook the room.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Narcotics 613, that's a fact. I don't believe he will. And this again is going to be in a setting where there will be no crowd, right?
Yeah. I mean, chances are they might try to
bring a sprinkle of people.
Yeah, they probably sprinkle.
I understand it. I know there's a lot of states. I know Atlanta just got down. Here they have really they've restricted a lot of things, so we may get back in a place where we're not they're shutting stuff down again. I don't know, but ultimately I don't feel like he will. I don't.
Speaking of facts, like Narcotics 613 just said, speaking of facts, okay, I'm not on Twitter no more, but I've been hearing that people are mad about the choke ratio thing, the CPR. So here's my question. What are they really mad about? Is they mad that this is an actual fact? Like, battles are debatable because we don't have judges. So you can debate damn near anything you want when it comes to a battle. But when it comes to the CPR ratio, that's a legitimate fact. So is it because they're mad that this is a legitimate fact that they can't argue against, or is they mad that?
Shout out to Low Tier Media. Let's talk battle rap. That brought that whole little
man.
CBR
Let's talk battle rap. Been getting on a lot of people's nerves from what I've been hearing, but I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them because
you know what. But here's the thing: we appreciate Anwar for that because this is the thing. What motherfuckers try to do, and I don't know who he was taking shots at, and you know it was speculated who he probably was taking shots at. But when you start to, we like the Candyman.
Oh, you talking about Anwar?
Yeah.
Oh, with the whole who he was taking shots at. He didn't say their name, but it was Battle Truth and DME Detroit. He was taking shots.
Well, but ultimately, you have a plethora of us that you would be referring to when you say that are all kind of in connection with each other. Mm-hmm. So what you did, like I said, as I was saying, I had a bar that I was going with there, but. As I was saying, we like Candyman. When you call us, we come out. We pop out. So now you got everybody on this Low Tier Media, and now you have off one of the biggest platforms of media. You've now spoken about low tier media, and the fans want to know what you're talking about. So now they're looking for us. Now, when you do this,
man, look, I'd rather be low tier because the fans, or not even gonna say fans, the supporters keep us humble.
Right.
Look, man, I personally would never get like, you know, a big head or whatever, or ego inflation, but I like kicking it with like this setting. I like kicking it with people, man. I like talking, like we all just talk our shit or whatever, man. Make jokes, you know, and all that other kind of good stuff. So low tier media, whatever. Because my thing is this: over there at the top, it looks like that a lot of y'all are biased as hell, and y'all opinions are bought. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, I mean, I've been on the top. I've been at the top. So we still, my opinion ain't never changed. It's going to always be what it is. And that's just kind of what we've always done. You know what I mean? I feel like low tier media is more so the epitome of the people. Now
let me rephrase, because Caps is top tier media and Caps has never been bought. So let me rephrase that. Caps ain't never been bought. Like, 3-letter man ain't never been bought. You know, so yeah, let me rephrase that, you know, but yeah.
Well, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. No, I got what you're saying. I completely understood what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that all of us collectively we're not apologetic about our feelings because we are all true battle rap fans. And I'm not saying that anybody is not a battle rap fan. But again, I equate the culture of what I participate in, what I spend a lot of my time doing, and what I spend a lot of money into with my everyday shit. Like, I don't know how to change, or, you know, I correlate the two. I don't know how to divide them. I don't see any difference in when I shop out in the world opposed to what I do in battle rap. I say that to say I expect the same shit here that I would outside. And that's been, I think I've been preaching that for 8 years. Mm-hmm. Why would it be any different? Why would you expect for shit to be any different? Whether it be the leagues or whether it be the battlers. Now that comes back with the battlers. You know, I feel like this is where they feel like, I understand that some people jump out the window and talk crazy. But at the same time, if there's a project that you didn't like that you reviewed or left a comment or something on a poster board for JC, you know, any of these rappers that you patronize because you may not have liked their complete project, what is the difference in what we say about them? Because we spend a lot of time with y'all.
Not only do we spend time, but we spend money.
We spend money.
You know, regardless, for they was like, well, how y'all spending money now? The event is free and so on and so forth. I mean, URL still taking $7 a month from us. You know, we're still paying for props, you know, on the Caffeine app and so on and so forth, you know, for us to talk and interact with supporters. We still have to, you know, pay for lighting and our own microphones and so on and so forth. So
put it like this. Regardless of if it's free now, that was off the back of the supporters. You would not have been able to get here without the supporters. So regardless, we're gonna stop all that bullshit, because that, again, these niggas have more excuses than convicts about the little shit that they don't want to be accountable for. It's considered accountability.
Most of them don't admit. They don't remember Summer Madness 1. We had the Smack had put up the it was like a GoFundMe, and you had to pay a certain amount for him to release the battle.
When he would release one round, let's not forget that. Yes. So, you know, niggas been around. It's like we didn't just come into this shit. We've been around. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Sly, I go back and forth with that battle too. I had
that Surfer Conceded battle was one battle I do go back and forth with. But,
right. Hunger isn't there anymore. Hunger is not there anymore, and they don't have a real development plan, or I feel like they're trying to put one in place, a development plan for the new artists. So, you know, I like the different things that they're doing. I feel like, again, I'm just afraid with all the speculation, there is really no transparency. Because Beasley is a talking motherfucker, talking around about shit too. They tell you what they want you to know. But I feel like with this whole venture, it definitely benefits them. And I'm not really sure how that's gonna, I don't know how it's gonna fare with us in a year.
I mean, again, like we have to see. We don't know how long they signed the contract for, so we will have to see what happens or whatever.
Well, it said multi-year contract.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Rock's man Rich. He said something else that I like. A lot of media rather keep friendships instead of being honest. I agree with that 110%, because I'd rather, if you're my real friend, if I fuck up, I'd rather you keep it real with me and tell me I fuck up. Don't sit up there and be a fake friend and so on and so forth. And I think with some of these guys, they don't know how to take criticism. And this, let me rephrase, it's a difference between criticism and trolling. Because when I was on Twitter, it was a lot of people that would troll these battle rappers more than criticize them.
Right.
You know, or give honest critiques of something or whatever. You know, and so with situations like that, you know, even if you are media or if you are just a fan or whatever, at the end of the day, we are all fans. We just happen to turn on the camera and, you know, some of y'all trust our opinion and our thoughts. So, you know, again, salute y'all for that. But at the same time, I feel like it's a disservice, especially if you have a big following, to lead your supporters astray because you want to keep your friendship with a battler because they may not want to do your show if you're too hard on them or anything like that. So
right. So okay, let's get into, because again, like I said, I gotta go to work at 8 tonight, and I got a couple of hours, but I need to go cook for my kid. Let's get into, we'll probably have to do a part 2 for this. While we're doing this, you know what? Let me get to the bottom of these comments.
How you get mad at that? It's like someone getting mad at ESPN. Like how you mention talking. That's facts. That's facts, Narcotics. That's facts.
Let's do this. Let's do something different. Anybody who want to guest co-host right now, DM me, or if you're on Facebook, inbox me. Send me your whatever you're on right now. Inbox me and I'll send you the link. let's get into these predictions because our co-hostesses are having trouble right now. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance if you like. As you see, we're live. So if you need to go get in your car, if you need to get into your prayer closet or whatever it is that you need to do, we'll do two. We'll do two. I'm sorry, I was reading comments. We'll do 2 or 3. We'll do 2 or 3. First come, first serve. You can DM me on Twitter, or you can hit me up on Facebook if you're on Facebook. Most of y'all are, I'm not sure, but on Twitter, y'all do, you know what? Damn, let me take down his. Y'all should know my Twitter handle. There it is. Hit me up on Twitter right now. I will send you the link.
I ain't got no damn Twitter.
You need to get your Twitter back is what you need to do. Hit me up on Twitter right now, and I will we'll get into these Ultimate Madness 2 predictions.
Yeah, the tournament starts next week, right?
Yep, this week coming. It's this week coming.
Yeah, this week.
Let's get into those. And so I'll give y'all about a couple of minutes to hit me up. We did talk about Coffee and Casey already.
Yeah, I missed that part. My internet was giving me the Nelly vibes earlier.
Oh God,
it was not working right.
Internet has been tripping. It really has been.
Who did you have in that battle?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
You can't believe you're doing what? Oh, yes. Let's get these likes up. If y'all are on YouTube, I need y'all to like right now. Right now. It's August 1st. What are we talking about? It's August 1st because of the late entry of YK. What are we talking about right now? I'm not sure what we're talking about. I'm just trying to see. Okay, so we're going to... I am on my Twitter right now. If you're just now tuning in, I'm sorry. We're about to get into these predictions. Ultimate Madness predictions. Yes, Ultimate Madness predictions. If you want to guest host, I know my guy, Dante, usually likes to. If you want to guest host right now, you can DM me on Twitter or hit me up. Or if you're on Instagram, you can hit me up on Instagram or you can hit me up on Facebook. So I can send you the link so that you can come on. As you see, we're live, like I said. So however you want to do it. We had, well, the co-host that saw it said that they felt like Coffee won 30, right? Didn't Malone say 30?
Yeah, his name was Coffee. Coffee 30.
Yeah, he said Coffee 3-0. KCJ won the battle. Coffee had to rewrite her third overdue to getting put off so why did she have to rewrite it? Because of the roof. Was it in regard to the roof? Oh, got you, Peter. I'm sorry. Oh shit. It was pushed back to August 2nd. Okay, well, you know what? That's all right. So let's do this, Ray. You and me can go ahead. We'll let's have this conversation. And then thank you, Peter. And then we'll come back to it. Cortez beat a prime big K. All right. So let's get into it. I'm sorry. We are.
He said August 1st, my bad.
August 1st. Okay. What it do next? What it do? Listen, DRUGZ and DRUGZ and RIGGZ. They gotta start giving my brother more plates. Period.
I haven't seen the battle yet, but I heard RIGGZ kick that ass.
What did you expect?
I heard, no, but it's funny. It's funny because
I ain't being funny
because I seen Piper Boy talking about it, and he was like, DRUGZ. How the hell you gonna sit up here and say you think you won that battle 2-1?
But that's what, you know what, I ain't even gonna result to name calling. But that's what you battle rap action figure niggas do. You know, it's all a fantasy. But okay, I digress. I'm gonna be nice. Let me stop.
I haven't seen the battle yet, but everybody I talked to said, yeah, RIGGZ gave.
Right.
They said RIGGZ
that was bad. That was bad. That's not my boy, Jimmy. I can laugh about it now. You know what I mean? I can laugh about it. I don't give a fuck. I can laugh about it. I can laugh about it now. Yeah, they got to stop playing with my bro. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Some personals, that's my bro. Like, that's my bro in real life. So at the end of the day, some of the shit that, you know, I'm so tired of these fake ass personals. Like, my nigga, if you're going to say some shit, and I know it's battle rap, but this is why I say this shit is so theatrical that motherfuckers be trying to run with shit. You know what I mean? And but that's the part where I'm not a battle rapper, so don't play with me like that. But ultimately, some of the shit that I know is true is true. But at the same time, like when, you know, this was a more personable battle. And this has some, you know, it has a lot of behind the scenes shit that led up to this battle. You know what I mean? So ultimately, not even because y'all just seen my little rant, not because of that, but because of the fact that it's been so long overdue. And I know that bro was ready to get this shit out the way. The intensity of how he was going to come at him in this battle, like, you know, it was and don't get me wrong, because DRUGZ had some shit. Like, his name flips was fire. He took the little angle about bro's career, about RIGGZ's career or whatever. I ain't even mad at that. But at the same time, like, they battled. It wasn't just, even with the personals, it still was an actual good battle. You know what I mean? I've never not given DRUGZ his props as far as talent wise. I feel like he's good. Do I feel like he's great? No.
Yeah. Hey, Peter Lewis, you're right. Piper Boy hates DRUGZ. I mean, but he said all the time or whatever. But I mean, he still said that he felt that RIGGZ did his thing or whatever, and he did respond to RIGGZ going off on the bloggers and stuff or whatever. And Piper Boy was like, I mean, it's hard for us to blog about you or share your battles because URL have strikes against anything that's shared that's not URL based, and it gets taken down. So, with that situation or whatever.
Side note, I like that
what DRUGZ talent.
What you say?
Sly said what DRUGZ talent.
Listen, I was trying to be nice. You niggas gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. You know, the savagery of y'all is horrible.
He said DRUGZ, aka your son, go to the store for me.
Who is y'all? Listen, don't be Facebook calling me. Y'all gonna get my ass in trouble. Cut that shit out. Y'all do hear that in the background, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, hold on 1 minute. I ain't gonna call the name who just did that, but I'm about to send you the link right now. I'm about to send you the link.
You know what, Bronxman Rich, a lot of people have said that they was like, DRUGZ really have to get out of that, because they said a lot of people said he is starting to sound like Twerk too much.
No, this battle, he sounded like, and I'm not being funny, but he sounded like Jack Boy to me. Am I wrong?
Look, again, I can't give you an answer. I have to watch the battle. I'm just going off of everything that I heard and what people have been saying. So, man, shout out to Augustus, my fellow Detroiter, man. What's good, man? But, but yeah, man,
it was a good battle. It, you know, I agree. I have RIGGZ winning the battle. I definitely gave him all 3 rounds. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from DRUGZ. And yes, Sly said, what talent? Listen, I told you the boy can rap. I mean, in this battle, he did rap. But again, there were a lot of personals that were used that he did well with an angle. He did well with an angle. So, you know, and this battle has been, it's been anticipated for quite some time. So, you know, it was an easy battle to write for because, you know, it was a personal angle. He rigged an easy ass name to flip. You know, I just need niggas to stop being so fucking biased and not want to give and not want to not give people their props. Because when you watch that battle, it really pissed me off on how, you know, DRUGZ got mad because he was like, oh, it's only y'all. It's only y'all that was basically trying to give him the big up. But yet still, you motherfuckers, you got people behind you chanting and, you know, you're trying to get the gas station, but nobody was really giving him a clear reaction on anything that he said. Poor little Tink Tink.
Nichols said those personals were fake.
Nick, I'm talking about when he spoke about his career. Everything wasn't true. Like I don't know about the Bill situation. You know, I was actually on the phone with him that day, so I know exactly what he was talking about. But I was thinking more so about going to the different leagues that he's gone to. That's bro, and I actually will not manage him because he is such a freaking headache. No, I'm just playing, but I have refrained from managing bro because he is a headache at times when it comes to making decisions on what to do with his career. And I don't mean to put that out. Well, I feel like I can put that out there because I'm not saying too much, but when DRUGZ said that in regards to his career, I'm not saying that it was that all of what was said was true, but the bouncing around and going to different places, there were things that I felt like RIGGZ should have sat his ass down and waited for instead of trying to be loyal to situations. You feel me? So when he said that, I felt that. Oh, but all the rest of the shit about the whole, when I pulled up that, remember, listen, we'll nuts. We'll take that shit back to the Lou Castro battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
damn, I was trying to get the guest host to introduce himself real quick, but he left.
I'm sorry, that was Jay Rich. Jay Rich, pull your ass back up.
Damn, what the hell? I was just about to get into that. I was about to get into say something. I completely lost my train of thought.
Jimmy, we're not gonna talk about old stuff. We're not gonna talk about that.
So I said DRUGZ go battle conceded at Summer Madness.
Huh?
Sly said DRUGZ go battle conceded at Summer Madness.
Stop it. Peter said DRUGZ did all right. It was better than I thought. Exactly. And that's where I'm coming from. It was better than I thought. DRUGZ apologized to Mav dealing with Kiki's situation. Oh, I don't know.
A lot of people said that like he I guess that was like in his second round, I think, that he apologized to Math about the whole Kiki thing. Again, that's one subject I don't want to touch or whatever.
Didn't he apologize to him? Oh, I didn't.
He did apologize.
Oh, I don't remember him saying that, but okay, I guess. I'm not trying to be funny, but sounded a lot like Twerk. Yeah, I like I said, I felt like he sounded like Jack Boy to me. I was right there, gripped up it, bruh. Stop talking. I know. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You talking too much. I know.
Oh, he said it on Hip Hop is Real, not in the battle.
Okay, I didn't think I heard that. Yeah, we can hear you. All right.
Guest host, introduce yourself.
Say that again, Pop.
Say guest host, introduce yourself.
Yo, big drop. What's going on, man? Am I clear?
Yep, you clear. You clear.
What's going on, man? Big fan of the show. What's the vibe?
Thank you.
Man, appreciate it.
Definitely, man. I be loving the authenticity, man. A lot of this shit out here be fake. You feel me?
We appreciate you for that, for real. So let's get into like I said, last comments on the battle. Did you Jay, did you watch the DRUGZ versus RIGGZ battle? Did you see that or no?
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I don't really watch too much drugs. I'm just being honest.
I
ain't mad. We ain't mad.
Why they do the gun show like that?
No, it's nothing. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? I'm into the original styles, and I feel like his style is mimicked. So I don't really be into that too much. You know what I mean? Right. So that's just my views on that.
I feel you on that. I ain't mad. So let's get into these predictions. And Peter said that that they're no longer doing B Magic and Bill Collector. It is now YK and Bill Collector.
So B Magic is no longer in the tournament?
Right.
Oh wow.
Okay, so is that a plus in your opinion? I think YK is gonna give more than B Magic would have gave, even though I'm not really a fan of his bars too crazy, but as far as preparation, I think he would be a little bit better than B Magic.
I agree with that.
Peter said he thought we had Ill Will on. He said you look like Ill Will.
I heard Ill Will, Ice Cube, but I don't look like none of these guys.
Okay, I do got the updated bracket with Young Cannon on there. Okay, I do got the updated bracket.
Okay, can you? Because I don't think I paid attention to that. Hold on, let me see. Do I have that?
He should be at the bottom on the.
Yep, I see it. Yep, I do too.
All right.
Okay, so let's get into it. B Magic said, hold on, he said, B Magic said in an interview that he didn't want to do it anymore. Okay, because I thought that I had heard that Danny was out of the tournament, but I guess that was B Magic. I'm not mad at B Magic's decision.
Hell no, Danny ain't about to pass up no 25,000.
I
heard he wrote for everybody in the tournament already.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too. All I'm going to say is Danny better have learned from his fucking mistakes.
Can I say this, though? Do you keep the hustle that Smack is doing right now? So on a regular day, let's just say you pay every battle rapper 1,000 each battle. Mm-hmm. You got these guys doing 4 battles a piece. Mm-hmm. What is it? 20 rappers, 16 rappers? Mm-hmm. And at the end, they only get 25,000. It's not that the grand scheme. So usually, let's say if you book Danny, right, 5,000. Now I got him going through 4 rounds. How many of the rounds it is, right? Just to receive 25 one time.
And you got 1,000.
I'm not paying for opponents or anything else. In the grand scheme of things, this is the bigger hustle, no?
Oh, you know what? You speaking facts. But if I'm Danny Myers, look,
25 is
like,
25.
after that 25, I'm gonna be like, yo, the price of the brick just went up.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Anything after that, the price of the brick just went up.
Right.
25,000. So look, the price of the brick just went up.
So Danny's your pick.
Hold on. Wait, let me look at this again.
I got Loso taking it all, and I don't think Loso's the best rapper, but competition-wise, the look, the showmanship, I think Loso has the ability to sway people in that small amount of voting period. I think Loso might be the clear choice.
And this is also, once again, because we talked about this on the last tournament. What can you do in 2 minutes?
Right.
So I get why you made your pick for Loso. It's all about, you can't have those long buildups. You got to get straight to the point. What can you do in those 2 minutes? To me, this based on how I'm looking at this tournament hurts like good people like EK.
EK is going first round.
Oh,
and not to take nothing away from his talent, is because again, you have to get to the point in 2 minutes. EK is one of those battlers that build his stuff up or whatever. So yeah.
So let's go down the bracket real quick. Let's go down because I'm pretty sure the way they're gonna do this is like they did it last tournament. So the first bracket will probably go first. And in that first bracket, we have the Saga versus Holmesy. And I said,
can I curse? Am I sorry? Can I curse?
Yeah, you can curse.
Yeah.
Holmesy is the fuck out of here. Sorry.
I said that.
Sorry.
Hey, I feel the same way. I feel for 2 reasons. One, I think the Saga could get to the point in 2 minutes. 2, he's going to redeem himself for the Mike P fiasco. And Holmesy, sorry, but you about to catch this bullet. You about to catch this bullet. The Saga is pissed, and you want to reprove it.
He got to stand in front of that.
It's going to get nasty. It's going to get nasty for Holmesy. It's going to get nasty.
Yeah, unfortunately, he has to be the one to step in front of that. Unfortunately, listen. Top of the hill, John Steele.
Top of the line.
No. Oh, top of the line. I'm sorry. Top of the line, John Steele. All them goddamn words, 1100. Listen, I'm not saying that. We're not saying, or at least I hope, we're not saying that Holmesy is not dope. But
you're not saying that.
Okay.
You're not saying that. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We're not doing that.
I'm not saying.
Get him out of here. Sorry.
I'm not saying that he is not dope. I'm not saying that. The Holmesy has had his moments. He's built momentum, but he's been inconsistent. And I won't even say that he's been inconsistent. He's taken some battles that got him put the fuck that lowered his stock. Unfortunately. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I think when we start looking at battle rap, we start forgetting the whole art, right? Which is the look, believability, and we keep getting to this bars. So yes, he can rap.
Yeah.
Almost everybody in battle rap can rap.
Yeah.
But he died against Big Cannon.
He
died. He dies. I'm sorry. He dies. He doesn't have that X factor.
Man.
And in the tournament, right? So in the first tournament,
nobody lost against Moon. He sure in the fuck did. In
the first tournament, nobody believed in Easy. I didn't believe in Easy, the Black Captain myself. But that barking, that screaming, that when you can really emphasize and people could feel that, it hits more in this quiet room. And I just feel like Holmesy says a lot of nothing. What sir said? Nothing and a lot. He says nothing and a lot. Nothing. I don't believe. I think he's good.
He has a lot of pizzazz, but there's nothing flammable.
He doesn't have no pizzazz. The fucking the tone dreads.
Jim Miller said, "Hold you nut ass freak boy."
Oh my God, y'all.
Go ahead, huh? He's a nut ass freak boy.
Oh God, y'all are horrible. Yeah, and he lost. He lost to Jesus. All right. Let's go. Let's get to the next because y'all killing Holmesy right now. Jeez.
Okay.
All right, I will switch it up. What about Tink and franchise? Let's go.
Tink and franchise. Tink, return to Tink versus No Lacking. That dude go yell. That boy about to yell, and you go hear 8 echoes, man. Franchise. If I had to pick, I cannot sleep on Tink, man. Tink, man, he gotta be sitting on something. He gotta be for him to be locked up. He has to be sitting on. Let
me tell you, bro. Every day, and what he was going through that struggle for about a year and a half before we, when we was trying to get his situation his time cut. Bro called me every single day and had bars. Like that was his focus. Getting that weight off him and writing was his focus. So he had bars every single day. He was progressing until he came up out of there. So, he got back into battle rap. He paid attention to what was going on. We talked every day about events that was going on. I was letting him hear how the style has changed in this 2 years. I told him it's easy to come back with these names, but bro, you got to be ready. You know what I mean? So I was letting him hear different things. Franchise was one of them. And franchise. I'm not a big franchise fan anymore. I liked franchise when he was on King of the Dot, but now I feel like if I watch one franchise battle, I watch them all. I feel like he said the same shit. All right. Yeah. Okay. I thought it.
I got Tink with the 30 piece.
Ooh.
Because strictly off originality. I don't want to hear the Thule grip no more. I'm done with it. It's played out. It's corny. You know what I mean? Like you said, you hear one franchise line, you heard them all.
Man,
Tink is coming with something not only that you haven't heard before, but you haven't heard from other rappers before.
Right.
Oh shit, Bronx Man Rich is putting his money on franchise. He said, "I got franchise winning the whole thing."
What?
Never that. Never that. Nah. Never that.
Hey, Bronx Man Rich, he said, "I got franchise winning the whole thing."
Listen,
I said franchise lost to E-Ness.
That room that franchises used to rapping in. Same shit like niggas like Jay Murder and them niggas rapping. Where they, oh my God, for every bar. It's a different vibe right now. It's different for that.
That's a fact.
Thule Splash, dude. You gotta say something. This is where Fonz was so powerful, even though he had the punches was directed.
Mm-hmm.
It just can't be random. My gun do this, everybody do that.
I got Tink winning this battle though. I got Tink winning this battle.
Again, this is about 2-minute rounds and saying enough in those 2-minute rounds. I feel like substance, I do agree. Tink's substance is going to be there, but he also has a way of a buildup.
Right.
He has to have a buildup. So, and not for nothing, franchise does too. So I'm interested to see how bro is gonna put that together to make it impactful in that 2 minutes. I think they got 2 minutes 30 seconds. So
yeah,
as far as substance,
2 minutes with 30 seconds and then a hard stop after the 30.
Right. I'm going substance. I'm definitely going with Tink. I'll give franchise a round. Maybe the second. I'm just being generous. I'm just being generous.
This man is not trying to hear that shit.
When that nigga when Tink start talking, your skin bubbling up, all that, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
That's bro. That's my bro. So, but I'm not gonna be biased. Judges will probably give franchise a round. I feel like they will. So I'm gonna give them a round.
Have the judges been named yet?
Huh?
Have the judges been named yet?
They have not. They low key on them judges.
They need Tony Bro. Tony Bro is.
Tony will definitely.
I'm a fan of Tony Bro.
I think Tony
is definitely official. And not for nothing. Tony, used to always call the show radio. And that's one of the reasons why I picked Tony, because we were both articulate. You know what I mean? I'm the white girl, preppy white girl of the show. He the preppy black white boy of the show. I liked how analytical he always brought it. So I really appreciate him being a judge in this, because that's what he brings. It's like, even if you feel like Tony is wrong, the fact that he can back it up with analytics is what I like about him. I do. I see a lot of tinks.
Yeah, I see a lot of tinks, and I see a lot of people posting soccer balls too, which is funny as hell.
You know what? And I didn't even trip off the damn soccer ball, right?
But all right, go to the next battle.
Franchise, you Americans, what? You Americans, it's over. Yeah, whatever. You think he's made for the 2-minute rounds? Everything sounds the same to me. So I'm sorry. I be zoning out. I just don't like this franchise. Like when he battled A-Ward, like that's how long I've been following franchise. So I feel like, when niggas didn't know who A-Ward or franchise was, we were talking about him. You feel me? Right. Like that's documented on this show. Niggas was not feeling him. He had to reinvent himself, and I just don't like this franchise. I'm sorry.
Right.
Anyway, all right, let's go to the next one. Reaper, and I'm glad they did this. Reaper Rail and Danny Myers.
I got Danny Myers.
Old head bars?
I got Danny Myers.
No old head bars.
I mean, he gonna give him some old head bars, man. But I got Danny Myers, man.
I don't even like Danny like that, but that's Danny. I'm sorry.
Nothing against Reaper Rail. I think he's gonna be dope in that battle, but I got Danny.
Reaper take too long to get to the punch.
Yep.
Take too long to get to the punch.
Yep.
He definitely does.
Danny's back to back.
None in the comments.
Yikes.
None in the comments.
None. What it do, bro? You know what? None. Are y'all okay? The brackets, the way the bracket is set up, are y'all battling this week or are y'all battling next week?
Who that? None?
Yeah, none
in the comments.
I don't even need to see who the fuck he's battling. He's dead.
What?
He's dead. That boy boring. His interview is boring. He's garbage. I'm sorry. Take that shit to KOTD. Niggas don't want to hear that on the URL. That shit is trash. I'm sorry. I'm from Brooklyn. It's trash. Niggas don't want to hear that. Where I'm from, niggas don't want to hear that. Niggas don't want to hear that. I'm sorry. No disrespect, none. I'm pretty sure you a good nigga. But yo, it's quiet for you in this tournament. There's not a chance in hell.
Oh shit.
They put you in there just to get other niggas. Who he battling?
He battling Loso.
Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. That Christian boy gonna cook that nigga so crazy. He just cooked JC with a 30-piece. Are we serious?
Oh shit! Oh no! Wait! No.
Where did Nana's comment go?
He said, you crazy. I shook the whole building in Brooklyn.
My nigga. And what? A Born Legacy? Or some garbage shit like that? Get out of here.
He said keep that same energy after the battle.
I will. Please call me after the battle. Loso is gonna destroy this guy.
Oh,
is he not? Am I lying?
Hey, I ain't gonna front, man. Like, shout out to
OG with the hoodie.
I got Loso. I got Loso.
You got Loso with the what?
30.
With the 30.
Y'all really doing this?
Wing. With the 30?
I'm taking
Wing.
Man, shout out to that, man. He's cool.
I ain't doing that.
But I'm taking Loso with the 30 ball, man.
I feel like none knows what he has to do. None knows what he has to do. Now, don't get me wrong. Loso, when it comes to performance, he is way more aggressive. He is way more the showmanship he is. Loso.
What?
You don't think that Loso is better with performance?
Loso is better in everything than none.
Nah.
What none have better than Loso? Let's be honest. Not because he here. What can none do better than Loso?
Y'all not fit to do this. I'm not fit to be put on the spot.
Okay, next.
Oh shit!
Great, what do, bro?
Oh my god!
Okay, now let's make it interesting. Don't get it messed up. I agree. Damn, I wasn't ready for that. Y'all fucked me up.
Did none not get 3-0'd by one of the worst battle rappers ever, which is Jack Boy? Is Jack Boy not one of the worst niggas to ever do it?
Yeah, damn it, Jay. Ooh.
Huh? Let's move on. Next battle.
Next battle.
Glue Easy.
Oh, Glue Easy versus Emerson Kennedy. I want to say that I like Emerson Kennedy in this battle, but again, I think what's going to hurt him is the fact that he does not get to his punches soon. I think Glue Easy is going to win, but I think it's going to be one of those splits. Like 2 judges are going to go for Glue, 2 is going to go for EK, and then it's going to go down to like the 5th judge if they do 5 judges like they did last one. So that I'm gonna have to, nothing against EK, I'm gonna have to get an edge to Glue.
I agree. EK,
I'm reading
very
the comments.
talented.
I'm sorry. Oh,
EK,
shit.
very talented. But tournament style, too slow. Too slow for Glue.
Yeah.
Glue is gonna get right to it. Glue is gonna have jokes. Glue is gonna have bars. He's gonna have charisma. On the playback, a lot of people is gonna be mad. They're gonna say EK, but off the first watch, definitely Glue.
Yeah, right. I agree with that. I that's shit. I completely agree. However, EK has been known to change, you know what I mean? I feel like the blueprint has already been set as far as what to look for.
Yeah.
I don't know. This might be a test for him because I do agree. But we've seen layers with EK. Not for nothing.
Too many layers.
We've seen layers. We've seen his progression. Shit, he may surprise us. He may surprise us. So I ain't gonna sleep on him. Damn, Glue Easy gonna choke.
The thing what I think about EK is this, and a lot of lyricists, I think they underestimate how long 2 minutes is. Right? I feel like it happened to Jay the Nightwing in the first round.
I agree.
Even though Jay was exceptional, I feel like they got to rush when it's still time to really get to it.
Yeah.
And I think EK may rush.
Crowd. because you have no crowd. So that 2 minutes looks a lot different with no crowd than with a crowd.
With a crowd.
Absolutely. I agree.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I just read Killer Chef comments.
I've been reading these comments.
Went from fully gripped to
oh my God, this shit just went so fucking left.
He said he went from fully gripped to corner kick.
They horrible.
Oh man. Yo, Rain Stewart, you got a point. Jaden Nightwing didn't get directly to his punches either, but he made it to the final. So, right. I mean,
Jay progressed. He progressed. He started to know how to get to it. In the last battle, I think he was super fire against Fonz, but the taking the time to get to the glove for the gauntlet bars and those few minor things was a little drawn out. It was a little drawn out.
Like that wasn't the place for props. That definitely wasn't the place for props. It was not the best decision, although it worked because you had the chef. You know what I mean? They was both making it more entertaining. So I'm not mad at that. It worked, but
it was both cringy because when my man had the whole polo tracksuit on and in the middle of the South, I say, yo, why is he wearing this shit?
Right.
So
what are we doing?
With the shorts, that was bugged out too. So I mean, that's battle rap for you.
Oh shit.
Okay, man. You know what? I'm about to go with my original gut, man. I'm gonna take EK. I'm gonna take EK over Glue. I'm gonna take him over Glue. I'm going with my gut, man. I'm taking EK over Glue, man. Fuck that.
But Rain, Gluezy was one who didn't need the gas, though. I feel like that there was no gas necessary. Gluezy always been solid to me.
He shouldn't have never been a Goonie to begin with.
He didn't have to be. He
didn't. The Goonie slowed him down. He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
He's good on his own.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Can we listen? Oh, okay. Y'all talking to each other. I was like, we ain't talking about none no more. We ain't talking about Holmesy.
We definitely not talking about none. He's out of here. Sorry. He's out of here.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Being that one battler gets paid $25K at the end of this URL. We just spoke about that. We just spoke about that. Okay, y'all like, ooh. They want us to keep you.
Yo.
Hey.
I love the show. I ain't mad at it, bro.
I agree.
Telling you, bro. Telling you.
Oh my God.
Telling you. They be the other skinny nigga on the show, man. I can't remember his name with the beard, man. That's my guy, man. He be speaking back.
Malone. Yeah, that's Malone.
He be spitting. I love that guy.
These two together. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. He be talking that truth.
What's the next battle?
I think that was it. We're just gonna do. I mean, do y'all want to do the other side or?
Yeah,
let's get to it.
Let's do the other side too.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. Well, y'all already told me None and Loso. Y'all already said who y'all had winning. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Wavy and Steams.
I think that's the most difficult pick in the whole first round because I think Steams is better than Mr. Wavy, but Mr. Wavy has way better preparation. Steams is horrible at preparing.
And his character, I mean, his
sloppy
performance is ridiculous.
He's completely sloppy.
This caters to Mr. Wavy and his performance.
I think everything about Steams is sloppy. His performance, his delivery, his outfit, everything of Steams is just completely just a sloppy nigga.
Jack Boy was his last performance that I liked.
Yeah,
Steams is sloppy. Period. His shirts, his pants, everything's sloppy. Wavy, I got Wavy with the 2-1.
I got Wavy too, man.
And you know, Wavy is a model. Wavy is also a model, so you know he gonna come put together. He's gonna come put together.
He a model.
Yeah, you didn't know he was a model.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got preachers, soccer players, models. When do they got time to grip tubes, man?
I mean, Show Off was a model too.
Please, let's not talk about Show
Off. Y'all stupid. Oh, trouble up here today. Stop it.
Oh man, I'm taking Mr. Wavy 2-1 though.
But this is another battle where it comes down to the substance. Like at the end of the day, we know that Steens has bars and he's way better lyrically, material wise. Can Steens get that shit out though? Because he's another one that has problem with preparation.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a serious question, and I'm not saying this to insult any of you guys' intelligence. Sometimes I watch a Steens battle, especially on We Go Hard. Mm-hmm. I don't get the bar till I go to the comments and they said that, and then I double back, and then I catch it. So would that affect with the judges? Because Wavy is straight to the point. What Wavy did to Turk was crazy.
Again, now this goes to what we said about judging. If it's Tony Bro, chances are he's going to catch the bar immediately. Depending on who the other judges are, I don't know. So it could be that where, damn, the battle happened already, but damn, he said this, and I had to go back.
But that's going to be one judge's decision. You know what I mean? That's one judge's decision. And ultimately, unless Tony goes first every single time, he can't really sway the other judge's decision. That's the problem with the last judges. You didn't get every bar. And that's a hard thing to do when it's that complex.
Lauren Hill when you shouldn't.
So not trying to get too off track, but who would be the ideal judges in your opinion?
If I had to pick, I would go with Tony Bro. I would go with Caps.
3.
I would go with 3. I will most definitely go with 3. My fourth judge. I don't know, because I mean, granted, he do know bars, but a lot of people don't like him. My fourth judge will possibly maybe be Battle Truth, but and again, nothing against Battle Truth, but the dude he do know his rhymes, man.
I need another female up there, so I'm gonna go with Hollywood Do Toller.
I think Do is fire.
Definitely Do. Yeah.
I think Do is fire.
Definitely, I would definitely go with Do.
I think I would take Do over Battle Truth, and I'm not opposed to Caps. Thing with Caps is, to me, he moves off of people's influence a little bit, but at that moment, there's no influence. So
how do you figure off of people's influence?
No, I feel like sometimes he goes with what the masses say. Sometimes.
I feel where you're coming from.
Not all the time, but I feel like sometimes he goes with what the masses say.
What I can say when it comes to, but when it comes to deciphering bars, though, he does that well. He does that absolutely well. Because there's just shit that I'd be like, you caught that shit? Really? You know what I mean? It's always been that way. So that's something, like I said, years ago when we got cool, it was like, that's something that man does in his sleep. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like, because if he's listening, if he's in tune, he ain't doing shit else, and he's watching that, he can recite that shit back. I really applaud somebody who can really take it and recite it back to you and explain and all of that, like Tony does. I feel like that definitely them being there, and they're gonna be honest for the most part.
Yeah. Caps don't hold no punches.
Showtime SP.
Yo, I like Showtime SP. I like Showtime. I don't know about Vada, but I like him. I like Showtime.
Hey, Dread Twin said Caps and Danny is on the show together. That is true. Caps and Danny is on the show together.
But here's the thing, and you know what? Somebody else said that. Dread Twin, let me explain something to you. They've been friends for a long time. Me, Danny, and Caps have been friends. We've been friends with Danny for a long fucking time. That man has never, and I'm not just saying this, candy coated shit but for Danny.
Nah, he been hard on Danny. He was hard on Danny.
Yeah.
I think he's harder on Danny than most, especially now. That's the difference with people that are friends with battlers. Danny is just, I mean, they had private conversations, like, you know, he has always been hard on Danny, and I just can remember times when I'd be like, damn, what, like, you talking to that? I'm trying to be nice, where he would be like, no, fuck all that. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like, and not for nothing, the last judges, all of them motherfuckers was friends.
Yeah.
Well, knowledge the fraud. I love his channel, but knowledge be on some other shit. I actually like a little bit better.
He was on some bullshit that tournament. He most definitely was on. And then also, this is to point out, because somebody did bring up the fact that Danny and Caps has a show together. Knowledge has a show with Math, and Math was cool with Brooklyn Hands, and that's where a lot of people was he screwed over Big Hand in that battle for the sake of Brooklyn Hands. So yeah,
because whatchamacallit, Big Hand definitely won that first round. Yeah. And I'm from Brooklyn. I was going with Brooklyn Hands, but he lost.
You was biased. Yeah, you know what? And put the Bay Area on. I feel you. You know what? Not for nothing. I don't mind the judging thing, but at the same time, I know me, and I'm such a fan that, you know, there's shit that I make. And well, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I don't know that I want that pressure, to be honest. I ain't mad. I think, put it like this. I think if you had two females and you had two males, say you had me and Do, not no disrespect to Tony, because what it's 4 judges, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so say you had Tony hosting instead of DI. Say you had him hosting with Jay Black. That'd be dope too. And you put me and Do and 3 Letter and Caps. The show would be entertaining as fuck with just us. I can say that. But I feel like that would just be too much, because I feel like you would get everything, but I don't know. I would love it, but that hot seat is something serious, because I
think you would have to pick your poison between 3 Letter and Caps, because they're not the same, but they have that same blunt trauma.
Yep.
So I think you and Do is fire, because you're very straight to the point, and not saying that because I'm here. That's why I watch you. I think you and Do, and maybe if you say you don't want Tony in there, there's Tony as a host. You 3 Letter or Caps, pick one, and then I think somebody on Orthodox, like a John Real.
I love John, and I love John. Well, you know, and I said, and I just put us 4 in there, but yeah, I would always, like I said, I am so for Tony being a judge, but I think he would do great as the host too.
Sly said he'll vote for you as long as you don't call no 6'4" nigga Lauren Hill.
I love Rita, but I would never. I don't even understand how that happened. I mean, I don't do that on
She was puffing loud.
Come on, because look,
she was puffing loud.
She even said in the finals, oh yeah, you know, you brought up chicken, and I love to cook. So like, come on, man.
She called my man Brooklyn Hands Lauren Hill.
I mean, I did the whole Scooby-Doo head tilt and was like, come on, Ma. Yeah. Miseducation of Brooklyn Hands. I felt bad for her in that moment because the jokes was flying.
So random, because I know you want to get back to the bracket, but just random. Do you think there should be an ultimate madness for females? Is there enough to do one?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I most definitely feel like they should do one. So
they damn sure should. Hell, they had Crucible entries from females that I feel should be a part of that. I love the movie Sonny Carson. I definitely feel like they could. There's more than enough. Listen, not even just on Queen of the Ring. You know what I mean? Because ultimately this is URL. I don't really know how they would put this. I feel like they should have a rookies one, and then they should do like they're doing now. They did the rookies one, and then they have, I guess, what you would consider mid-tier, top tier.
Mid-tier. No, not top. Mid-tier. Low mid-tier.
Not a mid-tier.
Who's not a mid-tier?
Danny.
Wait a minute. I thought the rule was, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Danny agreed to this rule, but I thought the rule was that unless you battle on Summer Madness or Gnome, you're still considered a mid-tier and lower.
First of all,
this is what I heard. I don't know how true that is.
Rules.
Danny Myers should have never accepted this for the same pay that they was offering Real Sick in the first class. Real Sick, Easy to Block have the whole first group got 25,000. Maybe if this was 50 or even 35, then maybe he should have entered. But for the 25, I feel it's low-key disrespectful to the guys in this tier.
Also, I understand Danny is a competitor and a warrior, but my bro, you battled this. I wouldn't have did. Nah, I wouldn't have did this if I was Danny. But again, Danny is a competitor and a warrior, so Danny will bring smoke to anybody.
That's right. Rain, we did talk about that battle. We know exactly what you mean by the choking or what have you. Again, I didn't even say them. And nothing against any of them. My point to this is this is why I brought up rookies. They should do a rookie one and they should do a mid-tier female one and maybe a top tier, however you want to do that. I'm speaking about girls that I know we don't have those choke issues. You know what I mean? There's plenty more females that are not in the limelight that do work. I mean, the same issues you have in male battle rap is the same you have in female battle rap. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, the females, unfortunately, unless you're displayed on these particular outlets, you're a nobody. But I watch all female battle rap. And I can give you 10 females that you could put in in this type of setting that would do work. So I'm just saying, I feel on a personal level because of this that they definitely should. Hell, put some new names out there. Definitely put some new names out there because some of them are having issues with, but that's just me. So, do I feel like main stage? No, Jack Boy is,
No. I get he was responding to what I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying. That's what I heard. I mean, again, I don't agree with it, but that's what a lot of battlers was running with, for a long time, leading up to Summer Mad. I mean, Gnome 10 was, you're not considered top tier until you done, a Gnome War Summer Madness, and I'm like, okay, that don't make sense. But look. I can't say Danny Myers is mid.
I feel like Jack Boy and Mr. Wavy are in the same place.
Never that. Never that.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No. Listen.
No.
I understand. I understand.
You
okay,
you going with the meltdown. You going with the meltdown, but here's where I am with
No, that matters. That matters.
It matters.
That
but
man, he got carried, man. They was holding him up like he was Michael Jordan in the flu game. I ain't trying to hear that, Wayne.
Let me tell you something. You talking about a professional league, right? And you talking about now we elevating to the caffeine level. Before there was a caffeine level, you walked off a sold-out arena, did not deliver a third at all, basically. John didn't get a chance to deliver a third. You're not built for that. They paid this guy to deliver 3 rounds, and you wasn't even man enough to stand in front of that. There's a code of professionalism. He can never be compared to a Mr. because Mr. Wavy got killed by Briggs, and he stood there and ate every single round.
But that's not what I was. If you would have let me finish, I would have explained that. I'm not talking about character. I'm not saying I definitely. Oh, Mr. Wavy, I definitely feel is built for all of that. However, what I mean by unfortunately, they are having to build themselves back up. Oh, that's when somebody said something about main stage. I would have put Mr. Wavy over Jack as far as main stage, but unfortunately, they both had stints in their careers that they flipped. That they in a place where they're in limbo.
Yeah, but that's because
for one reason or another.
That's because of the machine, right? Because when Mr. Wavy killed Twerk was supposed to not main event, and he was supposed to step up. Instead, they benched him for another couple of months.
Exactly.
I'm not in the business, so I don't know if that was his choice or URL's choice. But from the fan standpoint, the moment he killed him, he's supposed to move up. He's supposed to go down.
Absolutely.
I mean, same. You could say the same situation with Swamp and Twerk. And to me, to me again, it's all about. To me, it's no longer where the fans say a person should move or where a person should decline that. It's all about appeal. If he's the most popular person, of course we're not about to take him away from y'all. We're going to keep delivering him to y'all until y'all finally tell us that we're tired of him. And even if we do believe that y'all are tired of him, we're still going to keep delivering that person more and more.
And that's the point. That's a very solid point that you got at, because here's the thing. They try to say it's what the fans want.
Yeah.
But there's many guys that been killing, and the fans say, hey, put them up.
Yeah.
And for instance, somebody like Danny, fans been crying for Danny forever.
Well, Rain, Mr. Wavy doesn't have Drake watching him, but Drake wasn't watching him from the beginning. We talked about this earlier in a few shows back or whatever. When you put the machine behind somebody, they pretty much did a whole goddamn promotional package together for Twerk. I mean, you made his slogans goddamn synonymous in all households. You feel me? You did this whole scary movie trailer for the nigga before battles.
But the thing with the Drake thing is Drake, and I don't want to, because this is not about Drake, but Drake is a culture vulture. He does that with the Toronto Raptors. He does that with everything. He makes everything about himself. Drake don't care about Drake. I guarantee you, Drake did not see Twerk versus Dougie. He goes where the wave is at. He punches in and make it seem like he's with niggas in the street, and he's not really attached to that.
Yeah, you're right about that, because he definitely took Mac Dre's slogan, "Rest in peace, Mac Dre," and
he does that.
I agree.
He took reggae songs. He didn't put reggae artists on. He took London songs. Was trying to sound like a London nigga. He ain't from London. He does. That's what he does. He taps in. He finds who's popular, who's new. He taps in, and this is the thing that Drake does. Drake is not for the culture. Drake don't know a Billy Badass or these the Butchie the Ben. You know what I mean Benny the Butcher.
That's interesting that you make that correlation because Black Hoodie and I was having this conversation off the record, but I guess we can kind of talk about it, about this whole caffeine deal with URL opposed to King of the Dot.
Right. He could have put Canada on. He's not, listen, Drake does what this is what the streets like. He'll watch a battle or two. Oh, whatever's trending. He can't tell you about a battle that's not trending. He won't tell you, yo, this RBE battle or this. He don't know if it's not trending or popular. He's not in tune. He's gonna tell you about the London star that got a big hit, but he ain't gonna tell you the nigga that started that sound. He doesn't come from that. You know what I'm saying? All that popcorn been popping for years. He took the niggas shit and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? He don't know. Drake is a culture vote. I don't even want to get into Drake because Drake is the most fraudulent person on the planet. He's not really for he does what makes the next dollar. That's what he does. All that control, all that other shit. He's not reaching out to artists. He's not reaching out to the Sprague Benzes, the Marleys, and really getting them on. He's stealing nigga style. And he's just doing what's beneficial for him. But the thing with battle rap is, right? You can be a nobody. As long as you have one song, they're gonna D-Rod you. Everybody, King Los is in the game. I never listened to one King Los song in my life. Can you tell me a King Los song? Can you? If you can,
I cannot. I damn sure cannot. I agree. They
say King Los is in the industry. Where? What song? I've never rode.
I can't think of the name of the song, but he did have a song with Royce that was pretty hard.
Yeah, but let
me
know when you find the name of it. I'm here. He's not an industry rapper. He's not. You know what I'm saying? Jay Mills had one or two. He had a deal, but these guys are not industry rappers. These guys are not industry. But this is what battle rap does, right?
They have enough noise.
In battle rap, J.R. Ryder and what's the nigga 40 Cal? These niggas are superstars. But in the rap game, these niggas are nobodies.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
These niggas are nobodies. Everybody, 40 Cal is making his big comeback. Comeback to where? He was never popping. But this is the culture that we live in. A bunch of D-Rods. Yo, this person shows up to the event. Everybody loves him. Everybody wants to show him big props. And this is why battle rap doesn't grow, right? Because the smallest person can come down here and you treat him like he's on a mountain. Mm-hmm. We do our own sport.
That's a fact.
Right? We downplay our own culture. You know what I'm saying? A D-list basketball player that plays on the bench and everybody can say, oh, he was in the building. So what? Why are we downplaying our culture?
I mean, again, we down, but see, here's the thing. When it comes to downplaying, even like to the point you're saying, downplaying the culture, everything is going to be sold for the like and the acceptability to be like, okay, this big name person recognized just one person, so that was enough for us to just go ahead and shift over here. I don't think that's right or whatever, and you shouldn't be really wanting for somebody to recognize you. You should be saying, yo, I'm here, move out the way, I need to eat at the table my damn self, and I'm about to bring something different that y'all ain't never seen. So with that situation,
it's amazing. It's amazing that D-Rose can come to an event, right? D-Rose is amazing. It's amazing. But he's coming to see the Surfs, the Rocks. You guys are superstars. He's coming down to your level. So when he comes there and everybody bows down, you taking away from your super. You're not gonna go in the studio with Rest in Peace like a Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson is gonna hail you.
Right.
And that takes away from the culture. You know, when they say, yo, Eminem is doing it. So what? So what? This is what we're doing.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
never,
mean?
like I said, and even the fact that I'm from Detroit, I never was really big on the fact of any celebrity, even if it was Eminem, like getting their hands into the mix. Like, no, stay away from this. You know, if you like it or whatever, it don't hurt nothing to go to an event and just show support. But don't come in, trying to do your own league and do all of this other crap. Because even what's the name tried to get a quick bag when he put together his own league, Black, when he had did the Killers League or whatever, and he did the rematch with Rex and Lab, and it was like, what was the purpose of it? And then it was like, okay, you did this one time, and then you left with some money or whatever and all of that, or if you even made any money off of it. So to me, I don't know. People will sell out anything for a quick recognition. Somebody big recognized one person. Oh, that was enough for me to go ahead and say, "Huh, you got the keys to the castle." Right. So,
and they can't do that. I was astonished when there was people saying literally, "Yo, Jay Mills can beat K-Shine." This nigga's been putting in work forever, killing everything. Why would that even be a thought in your mind that Jay Mills can do anything to K-Shine?
I think with that situation, I mean, it was dumb to think about that, but with that situation, a lot of people was really more or less still remembering what Jay Mills did back then.
Right.
And it was like, oh, he's going to come back and still be the same. But just like how everybody tried to explain to Cassidy, bro, battle rap has evolved. If you come sounding like 2000, 2001, niggas is going to look at you like you crazy. And I think that was like the biggest problem when Cassidy battled both Goods and Arsenal, is that everybody kept telling him battle rap evolved, and he was like, I'm the final level. Nigga, no the fuck you was not.
Let me answer Rain's question. Yeah, right. Snoop Dogg did something too. But let me tell you what Snoop Dogg did though. What I liked about Snoop's situation, they weren't first enough on battle rap to put that situation together. And I don't feel like he should have consulted with the people in the area that was already doing battle rap for that event to have been more successful or whatnot. But a bag off of it, I don't feel like he was really trying to do. I feel like, because not for nothing, Snoop really tried to make niggas bosses. Like from that situation, he really was trying to give out bags and you kind of be your own boss all at the same time. That I do know for a fact. So I don't feel like he really tried to take advantage of the situation, because that is a situation where Jazz and Devo had that whole, and kind of messed her out of the bag because he was trying to negotiate for her. Mr. Fab. Now that's another thing. He was trying to bring battle rap to the Bay, as far as for the culture. Whereas you have King of the Dot that does different things out there. He's a battle rap fan who wanted to see certain things happen. But unfortunately,
he got robbed. Unfortunately, he got robbed.
I think where the thing is that you have all of these dudes, no matter the J Mills is and so on and so forth. And this goes back to what Calico talked about in the Lux battle or whatever. Y'all made it hard for us to get on, because for a long time, a lot of you battle rappers earlier on did not know how to make music. So executives didn't sign y'all. Remember, battle rap was frowned upon. If you was like, oh, you battle rap? Oh, yeah. And then that's where a lot of people was like, okay, I want to battle rap to get known, but then after I get known, I'm immediately leaving battle rap. When people kept battle rap alive, the fans and then the other people that was doing it, it made it cool to be a battle rap. Right. I want to come back and I want to go ahead and put my foot in the game or whatever. But it was like, you were one of the ones that was saying, oh, I'm not a battle rapper. Don't call me that. Yeah, I came from that, but don't call me a battle rapper. I mean, granted that, a lot of people say Mook is the logo of battle rap. Mook was one of those battlers earlier in his career after he got a deal saying, don't call me a battle rapper. So it was like,
listen, Wing, listen, I got one more random. I know you mad at me. One more random.
No, you
always write this in the comment, but we never get to it. But I got one more random.
All right.
Does Goods have the best record in battle rap?
The best.
Honestly, if I'm saying it off the dome and I don't have his record right in front of me, I would probably say yeah, he probably do. But I would literally have to look at all of his battles, because to me and this is just my personal opinion, the only clear loss I've ever seen Goods take was versus Hollow.
And you think that was clear?
That really a loss?
Would you think that was clear?
Other than a forfeit, that's why I'm asking. Was that really a loss?
And that's what I'm saying. You get the Henny bottle incident and all of that. Like, to me,
no. And I'm saying that because if you listen to our Goods interview, remember we had an interview with Goods that we talked about that. I look at that more of a forfeit. I don't necessarily. I mean, it's still a loss, but
because he spit the rest of his third round in that interview, and I was like, "Yo, Chad, he like his that the rest of that third was kind of, because he remembered it, and they was like, yo, can you give us some of that, like the rest of that third?" And Good just got cooking, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." But to me, and like that's just my personal opinion. That's the only loss that it looks like to me. If I had to pull up his record, I probably would say Goods have way more W's than L's.
And I'm glad you kind of brought that up, because not for nothing, again, in our interview with him, he doesn't like rematches, but he does want to rematch Hollow with that battle. Smacking them, set it up, because like don't wait forever for that battle.
What kind of lost his God tier power a little bit. I think if that battle happened, Good, fuck him up.
Good to kill Hollow.
We need to put that out in the universe. Since
kill him.
Hollow did get his back when he rematched Arsenal or whatever. But I think he is a much him up in rematch.
I mean, that was tactical. That was, to me, that was tactical. It was a whole mental aspect, because I mean, he took Arsenal. I feel like he took Arsenal off his game. You can't really do that with Goods. Yeah. You really cannot do that with Goods. So I don't know. And then of course with the math situation with Hollow, whatever. This Goods is gonna talk to that man. He gonna make you remember. Okay, the first round he may bring you back, give you a recap of what happened years ago. But after that, the next two rounds, I don't know.
This is the segue back to the tournament, because Goods is not the best ball-wise.
Right.
But the art of battling from the original, the essence, he doesn't lose. He doesn't, because there's an art form to it. And I think new fans are getting away from it. Everybody, he got bars. You know, the Kid Chaos and all these guys are great. I'm not knocking them. They have bars, but it's more to battle rap.
It's more to battle rapping. Absolutely.
Right.
But I say that to say this. The reason why people are putting their more attention on bars now is because, remember, it was a certain time bar dudes didn't get no love. It was one point in battle rap, bar dudes was not getting the love. And I think between maybe 2 years ago and now, people started appreciating bar battle rappers. But man, people was not, they was not putting bar dudes at
That's
all.
like JC been JC. But it came an era now where they started to appreciate him.
Yeah.
But he's been JC. But niggas wasn't trying to hear that shit. And people try to take away this believability. All of this shit correlates in battle rap. because battle rap is from the streets. It correlates.
I just, y'all say that, but I'm sorry. I'm never going to buy into believability. Now,
because you're inside.
Hold on. Let me finish. I get where y'all coming from, because that's just like your favorite action movie. I'm a martial arts fan when it comes to karate flicks, and some people prefer the theatrical, more choreographed, older martial arts. I like both. I mean, it really doesn't matter. But if I have to go back, I like technique. So that's where when you bring up bar heavy people, I was more into the lyricism and other attributes of battle rap. URL was not my first choice watching battle rap. You know what I mean? In terms of favoring. I liked Don't Flop and I forgot what league that was, that Shoddy Horror, and it was a battle. Like, I like the UK stuff. I like all of that.
It's a reason why you forgot it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That
I like. You like that better than URL, but you don't know the name of it. It's a reason.
Yeah, but we have said it many times on the show that she never started off watching URL.
I never started off watching it.
Okay, was Lions Den not some of the greatest shit you ever seen?
I mean, okay, somewhat. And I also used to watch Fight Club. But ultimately, what I'm saying is, I'm not really, just as well as your favorite motion action movie, whatever, it's fake. I felt just like certain rap music. If you're doing all of this in these raps, they're coming to get you. I felt the same way about battle rap. Nigga, you're not doing all of this, violating people's families, but the believability, I like the fact that you can make me believe that. I get it.
And again, to piggyback off of that, I mean, hell, Mook said it himself. He said, man, Geechee Gotti, every time he raps, sounds like he just shot somebody. So it's like,
but I do believe in battle rap, right? There's some guys that's super talented that could succeed that, right? So you have a JC that you might not think that, oh, he's clapping somebody, but the lyrical talent, you say the boy got it.
I would prefer.
But then there's what's the little ugly Bone Thugs kid from
Bankhead.
Oh my god. You can't tell me that nigga's hot.
Bankhead is interesting.
I feel like he is the bars major of NWX without the theatrics. And he has bars. I'm not gonna front. He has bars. He does.
I like the battle with him and Danny. Like, even though I still had Danny winning that, I like the battle with him and Danny.
You know?
He looks constipated. Oh my! It's just some of these dudes I can't get through around. I'm sorry.
I agree. I am not arguing with you. But so when you compare them to the older days, like you said, Lions Den.
Okay.
You know, I agree. I shit a little bit ago. I was watching Tech 9 and Rex. I get where you're coming from. You know what I mean? I feel where you're coming from. The intensity, the vibe in the building, and what they provided opposed to now. This shit is completely fucking different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's night and fucking day. So I get where you're coming from. My thing is, when people say believability, it's just, and maybe that's what it is. They try too hard.
No, but the believability, like I said, it's a little different from you because you're an insider, right? So you know some guys personally, so it may not hit the same, right?
Okay, okay,
right? Because you know what they jacket is about. You know what I mean? But as an outsider fan, right? So if I'm looking at a Head Ice or DRUGZ, they could say the same bar, but I'm like, yo, listen, bro, just kick your ass. It's not interesting. I'm sorry. It hits different. Now, okay, we can say, when I say like certain talent succeeded, right? So now, Saga gets on that shit sometimes, and We don't know if he is or he isn't, but I'm just saying the way Saga, he wordplay, he fits it. You could say, all right, because it's on an exceptional level. Yeah. But when you, right, like, okay, so Bad News, right? Not on an exceptional level, but the delivery, the demeanor, it carried him way further than he's supposed to be. No,
Bad News would have been fire in 2005.
I hate you.
I'm just being honest. Like bad News, he spits a lot of outdated bars.
He does.
You know what? And Peter makes a very good point. Yes, he did. Geechee Gotti, but you know what? Geechee Gotti, unfortunately, is like the narratives that they put behind him. Not saying his life is completely real. I know that, you know, but he was on Gangland. So for him, it's like you can say that, but you know, you can say that for everybody too. I mean, you can say that for T-Top. My nigga, okay, you know, one of the hottest lines that you niggas was the fact that
you can't say that for T-Top, because when you take out your team and you don't take out the ops, no, we can't say that. You fell on your whole squad. We can't say that. And ever since then, his bars hit a little bit different to me. He sounds like somebody's big auntie. He's not. It doesn't hit the same for me. For me, I'm not saying you gotta feel like that. It just don't hit the same for me.
I don't know. You know, it's funny every time I think
Calico shit hit a little bit different now. It could be
every look. I ain't go for it. Every time I think about T-Top, I think about the Philly card when Calico battle Twerk and he tried to sneak out and they was like, boo.
Remember that Calico joint? That am I wrong? I didn't even like that If I'm Wrong song. But after that, it hit a little different.
I hate.
Everybody became a fan of that song after the incident.
It hit a little different. I might want to play it on my free time.
Right. Yeah, no. First Fan West, not. Of course, that's what I'm saying. It's that comparison was a little different as far, but that bar did hit. And like you said, he was on Gangland. So and basically I don't know him personally, but I do know of him. Oh no, he legit. He definitely legit. But the point that's being made is these niggas is fugazi and they battle rap action figures.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the thing, right? So like it's wrestling. So you believe the Undertaker. Certain characters have to have a sort of believability to them.
Fall out and then go back and then get back up. I love that shit. I absolutely love that shit.
I mean, and again, some people, I mean, even to piggyback off the wrestling thing, some people take their character serious. Like literally, Stone Cold and them told stories like they used to try to get the Undertaker to break character in his matches, but he took the character so serious they could never get him. The people's elbow was invented as a joke to get the Undertaker to laugh. So again, it's all about you know how you present anything that you're doing. A lot of people hated Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django because of the simple fact that he played that character so damn real. People was like, yo, if I run up on him, I'm gonna fuck him up. Let's not talk about Tariq and Power. People wanted to fight this kid for real.
I still want to fight him. I hate that little nigga. But it's how you present that character, right? Like T-Top in the tournament, it's like, yo, this nigga spitting that straight, bag him up. Yeah. I'm on the corner all day. Before he advanced his craft and got to angles, T-Top was that straight, yo, listen, he about to give it to you.
I'm telling you, that nigga made me believe to achieve. I mean, I loved him and I've known them for some time, but when he got on this stage with URL, it was different. He like came alive.
This is why I'm so interested in that battle between him and Swamp. Because Swamp was like, we got to talk about some Carolina shit. I want to see what they about to talk about. That's why I'm really interested in this battle.
Even down to Swamp. I don't know Swamp in person. I don't know Goods in person. But they play that character so well.
Right.
That the simple bars, it hits different if they would have said it than if somebody else would have said it.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, good said it.
And battle rap is an art form.
Swamp. And it's like, I do know Swamp. And so, like you said, the shit, like, it's so real that it's just, you know what I mean? The nigga is a straight up cat. And even on his social media, he does not change. He is that same person that you get, he says it, that you get on the internet. That shit is, and it just comes off so natural, like a goods. It comes off so fucking natural.
It's an art form. What's the guy Goods battle that the dude from is he from Chicago? He was on the Chicago League.
Oh my God, Gage. Yeah. Oh, listen, this is the shit I'm talking about. I got you know what? We ain't doing this because y'all. Listen, I got less than 45 minutes before I have to prepare for work. Gage is another one. What are we doing? Why is it? You know what? And I ain't even mad.
And you know what? Shout out to him because he's getting his own looks.
Right.
He's getting his own looks. But yeah, he most definitely deserve a better look, man. And trust me,
even Moon, URL tried to curve Moon after the situation. I mean, Moon had a lot of slip-ups. We're not gonna, you know what I mean? But Moon it fits. When he raps, it fits. It fits. There's so much punch battle rapper in here, punch battle rapper in there, right? It's so much of these guys that can do. And I'm not dissing these guys. I'm not saying they're not talented, but you know, the drugs, the franchises, the Lou Castro before the tournament. A lot of these guys is punch battle rapper in here. It feels like I'm watching the same battle over and over.
There's no authenticity with any of them. You
like the Spanish kid. What's the Spanish kid? He's very talented too. What? The Spanish kid. What's the Spanish kid that battled dude from South Carolina that was messing with Jazz?
Are you talking about wait, are you talking about the Spanish kid or are you talking about the dude that was messing with?
No, I'm talking about the Spanish kid.
Are you talking about Jay Kruger?
Not Kruger. What's this kid name, man?
T.Y. Yeah. Oh, that's my nigga. Yeah.
Talented, but it's punch battle rap in here. I wouldn't miss him. I wouldn't miss him. You know, the Tinks, the other guys that bring those other characteristics is the ones that is gonna shine through, especially in the tournament. These other guys is punch him in here and there. In the franchise, even if he makes it out the first round, he's not gonna go far. You know, a lot of these guys is not gonna go far because of the same thing that they have. They all have that punch me in here.
Yeah.
Any battler could say they bars.
Yeah. No, first fan.
Don Marino actually first fan.
Horrible.
First fan. What?
Don Marino is horrible. Horrible. If Don Marino wasn't Mexican, would he really be fired? Is he not a Mexican? Well, first of all, I don't want to say is he not a Mexican DNA because DNA is a legend.
Hey, I'm about to say, watch it.
DNA is a legend.
Yes.
But he's DNA. Is Don Marino.
DNA was not DNA until he built his individuality.
But what top tier? You can name anyone. What top tier do you think that Don Marino can beat? Clearly, he can't beat Verb. He can't beat Goods. He can't beat Ars. He can't even beat the new niggas like Geechee and these. Who can he beat?
You don't think? Okay, wait, because he had a damn good battle with Geechee.
He had a good battle with Geechee on what the fuck league was that?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We want to do that. It was Gate to the Garden, wasn't that battle? Or was it Gate to the
that wasn't Gate to the Garden. That was that other shit with them niggas that showed them niggas on their money the second time.
Oh, Guardians of the Culture.
Guardians of the Culture.
Huh? The fuck?
Listen. I'm sorry, all these new leagues names starting to sound the same. That's why
yeah, they really are. They really are.
Don Marino. Seriously, Don Marino. Come on now. What are we doing? Don, see, this is the shit that this dude Norbs used to bring to the game, right? It's these weirdos, the Joes, the Dahmer. Norbs was all about.
Hey, I like Joe. Joe and Jeffrey and them
was trash.
It was cool, but I never really.
Jeffrey is the white goods. Are you serious?
There can't be no such thing as a white goods.
Yeah.
Goods is goods.
Jeffrey is dope. Jeffrey was dope. But then again,
no, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was good for who he was battling.
Well, okay. You got a point there because I say the same thing. A nigga is only as good as the person that he battles. I agree with that. I do agree with that. But what I saw of him, I fuck with. He was dope.
If what you said his name was again?
Who? Jeffrey?
If Jeffrey was to go against a John, he can't be a white goods because goods against John will be way crazier than him.
Okay.
He can't battle the John.
But again, Jeffrey never really excelled like that. So we don't know what it could have been. Joe never really excelled like that. So you really don't know what he would have been.
And he couldn't excel because they wasn't nice like that.
Man, Joe went and got a career.
There you go.
He has a career.
Some of these niggas just really don't care about battle rap the way most do. Most will go for broke, sleep on people's couches, don't want to get a fucking job, all for battle rap. And I ain't knocking it because that's what an artist would do. An artist is going to go live their dreams. A model is going to go live their dreams. I ain't mad at that. However, at the same time, these carbon copy ass niggas that we have in this era, I do get what you're saying. However, the only reason why you can right now you would ask, well, they can't beat this, they can't beat that. They gotta get out of the bubble amongst their peers to know who can do what. Don Marino really just showed the fuck up against Easy the Block Captain. I didn't expect for him to do that.
He showed up. He died.
Don't do that. He didn't die.
Died.
He did not die.
Died.
He did not die.
He died.
Are you serious right now?
Died. And this is the thing. So when you go into the PGs and you do all this other shit, right? You could just say random bars in his head. When you go against the pros, and the pros can do angles and a bunch of other shit, a bunch of other techniques that come with the game. This is when these niggas get exposed, right? And this is right. And I love Geechee. I'm a fan of Geechee. And I think Geechee actually won against Verb. But this is the reason why some people think Verb won. It's because when you go against these guys and they can do other things besides punch.
That's a fact.
It's a different game. It's a different game.
Absolutely. They're way more seasoned. I mean, I didn't expect, you know what I mean? But at the same time, his material, I mean, he spoke to Geechee just as well, you know. Geechee just has a lot. He excelled in this game very quickly. And he's learned a lot. Like, he's added a lot to his arsenal. But he still has a way to go when it comes to tactical battle rappers like Verb.
But he doesn't have enough. Arsenal killed him. No.
I'm talking about Arsenal as in building his attributes. He's adding freestyling.
That's the art of the game.
The rebuttals. He's being more witty about. He's using more angles. That's what I mean by adding to his arsenal. But what I'm saying is that wittiness. Yeah, he got a little ways to get there. You know what I mean? So battling somebody. You a mind game before that. This is why John beat him. John ain't easy to beat.
But even with that saying, this is just like we said it about T-Top. He had to grow out of the drug talk in order for us to evolve. With Geechee Gotti, everybody is like, okay, well, we know what's about to come in the third round. He's about to talk about some more quick history. And now everybody is saying, bro, you got to get out of that because now you're getting bigger and bigger into the game. You got
right. And this is what I was saying. And to piggyback off of that, what I was saying earlier, shout out to DME Detroit. This is where I was getting to with right now. Unfortunately, we in this choking era, and now people are starting to pay attention to his stumbles. But that's because it comes down to who you battling can expose certain things about you. The setting, the battler, everything. And not he lost his phone. So I commend him on being able to even with a full 3 rounds.
No. We from an era where there wasn't even no phones to write on. No, that's the problem with the game.
You're right. All right.
That's what URL is telling niggas, right? And URL say, yo, listen, nigga messed up, he gonna get it back. Chess, yes, he has been on a run, but prior to that, he choked so many times, he still got Geechee. Then he had a good one with Geechee. Everybody saying, okay, listen. Here's the thing. And you were OG in the game, so you know. Newborn, 2 mess ups, gone forever.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yep.
Had Ice beat K-Shine, he still can't get back on that stage.
But
the politics overshadowing.
That's politics. That's
they brought Chilla kill prep.
Hold on a minute. First, fam, okay. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying in regard to his phone situation. So we get that. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, Chilla killed prep, and he killed somebody else that they had first quarterback. And they benched him.
Right.
Yeah. Well, how was Twerk not going to be a fan favorite if they force feed him, right? So when you hop in your car, it's a song that you hate. But every time you turn that shit on the radio,
feed it to you, right?
Then
so start humming it or reciting the lyrics to it, and then the song finally grew on you.
Yep.
Because I mean, even to go back, because a lot of people were saying, Dougie beat Twerk when that battle happened, but because Twerk had the I'm strapped in, and that was the number one thing everybody remembered, they was like, yo, bring him back.
Because I was not a fan of his. I liked the promotion. I saw what they was doing, but I was not a fan of his at all. I didn't become a fan of his until the and I say this a lot, until the clean battle. That's when Mustache was like, you gotta check him out for real. And that's when I became a fan of his. But I just
that's the clean. Who has he really clearly beat to be the best on a billboard?
Listen,
to be on a billboard.
Wait.
Who have you slaughtered?
Wait. We ain't doing this. I got 20 minutes.
All right.
5 minutes. We ain't doing this. You about to open Pandora's fucking box. Oh, shit. Are we doing this? This has to be a part 2. Oh Lord. Everybody is loving this right here. Jesus. Y'all want big drop back. Y'all want
we still didn't talk about 2 battles in the tournament.
All right, 20 minutes. Let's get to these last 2 real quick.
Mike P and Ryder.
If you want me to go first, I would usually go for Mike P. I'm not a fan of Mike P. However, just coming off of he wrote very strong for Saga. I don't know if he can put it together that quick, but if he can, I got Mike P 2-1.
I'm gonna take Mike P too, man. Like that's gonna get Saga. I think Saga go have. I mean not Saga. Ryder go have some shit. I'm still thinking about the Saga death, but I think Ryder go have some shit. But I think Mike P he's about to ride a high wave right now, man. And I'm taking Mike P. And then the last battle is Young Cannon and Bill. Oh shit, my bad. Go ahead, Wayne.
I do agree with y'all about Mike P. I feel like this is going to be, I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at the loss he will take from Mike because now you got me saying Saga. Mike P. What's this boy name? Ryder. Ryder gotta come out of the shadow of these niggas.
Yeah.
The boy is really, I like him. I like his body of work thus far, but I think that this gonna be some different writing. I really do. So I'm not mad at the loss he'll take. I mean, I kind of expect it, but I just want to see what he's gonna do. I really want to see what he's gonna do with main stage Mike right now.
Yeah.
I really do. Eat a Light says Mike 2-1. Oh, he giving Ryder around. You think Ryder would get around? I don't know.
I think Ryder could get around, but with this cheesy gimmick, I think Ryder's starting to understand that this is like wrestling, and this whole Razor Ramon pretty boy roller he's trying to go with these ugly shirts. I just think it's corny. I don't think it's hitting, and I think he's up out of here. That's my personal opinion.
Oh shit. I ain't mad. I'm not mad. I like the little flowy shirts.
Oh, you talking about the I'll stomp y'all with the silk song pocket baby?
Listen, I'm telling you.
You talk about them South Pole Hawaiian long sleeves? Nah, we ain't doing those. We're not doing those. He's out of here.
Hey, Eat Light makes a point. Ryder downside is that he doesn't have a real or the it factor to him.
Right.
I agree.
Now, I wasn't gonna call his shirts ugly, but I feel like he does suffer from that same situation with Prep. Dirty Prep. Prep didn't start off with this whole. I feel like that change in personas. That aura. I mean,
Go ahead.
I feel like when Ab punked that man out, that's what kind of fucked him up. Between balancing between Goonies and Cave, I feel like that really fucked him up because you weren't really being claimed by Goonies like that. You were just kind of around. And then you were over here with Goonies. I mean, did I say that right? You weren't really being claimed by Cave, but you were over here with Goonies, this little kid gang. Y'all all look like little kids. He's never really what? I'm just saying. He's never really had a chance to come up out of anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I get it. He now has to, but I think this battle could do it for him. That's what I'm saying. I don't expect him to win. I just want to see what he's gonna do. I do hope he leaves the silk shirts at home. That was cute for that one battle.
Man, he about to come out looking like Rock when he was Rocky Maivia.
Listen, he's punch battle rapper in here, and that's exactly why he's gonna lose. He's generic bars, nothing really potent. He screams. It doesn't sound like a scream. It just doesn't hit, and that's just my opinion. It doesn't hit. It's just garbage to me.
Mike P has already battled. I'm hoping that they bring Avo and them back for the UM2. I'm hoping that they keep the dark setting that they did for UM2 because if
they can't bring it back, at least let them consult. Shit,
right? Because that's gonna matter. That this Ultimate Madness round 2 is going to be fucked up if they decide to be on their bullshit and not do what they did in the first, because that's what we're expecting. Right. Eastside, oh my God, he's so silly. So, okay, what's that last battle so we can get up out of here?
Young Cannon versus Bill Collector.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Bill Collector is the fuck up out of here.
Peter, Ryder is better than DRUGZ. If there's no thinking, I don't even think that's a forethought. But I digress. You know what? Big Drop is a bad influence.
Eli says Bill Collector with the upset.
Really?
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Elaborate, please.
That's you. She wants you to elaborate on why Bill collected with the upset.
No, I was reading what Eda Light said. I didn't.
Yeah, no. That was E. That was Eda Light who said that. I gotta understand why he feels that. Now, here's the thing. This is Bill's setting. This right here is Bill's setting. This is. I mean, he's charismatic. His showmanship is crazy. He can, for the most part, freestyle. Now, material-wise substance, YK got it, but YK is also one of them dudes that just raps.
No, he be in there shaking his head like D-Lo Brown, bobblehead, doing all of that silly shit, making the punches hit a little different because the way he bobbles his head. I got YK. I got YK with the 2-1. That's what I'm going with.
This is kind of hard because of what they're looking for. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm not mad at your decision, but I feel like what they're looking for, I feel like Bill may take this. I definitely feel I will give Bill 2-1. It may be debatable, but at the end of the day, because of the performance factor, I think that I'm gonna watch Bill more. I'm just gonna tell you, I love YK. I've been on a stage with him when he's battled. His energy is ridiculous, but Bill got a way of controlling that fucking room just by saying it. He got us still talking about this nigga Dre Dennis. Like, come on.
I'm thinking nothing against YK. YK is nothing against YK. He's a great battler. I'm edging Bill, man. I'm edging Bill.
I'm not mad.
Those are the words I was looking for. E. He's underrated, but he's generic as hell. Damn. There's nothing special about YK besides his win or loss record. I mean,
does that not depend on the punches? Like, let's just say Uncle Rise there again. That generic shit hits quick to Uncle Rise.
It does, but that you would say the same thing about Don Marino if that's the case. Because Peter said that earlier, that Don was a fan favorite.
He was.
I mean, he wasn't a fan favorite of mine, but yeah.
No. I get it. He was, like you said, I wasn't a fan favorite of mine, but I thought he could have went further than he went. Definitely.
Peter, he can be a sleeper, but he can also, it depends on what they are looking for. We know this. It definitely depends on what we're looking for. I just feel like Bill is going to wow that crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, I said crowd. I meant judges. I'm sorry. No crowd. He does have a lot of filler. He does. I'm not saying winning the tournament, but I'm saying when it comes to shit, I felt like, what's his name? Your Honor had a lot of fucking filler.
You felt like who had a lot of filler?
Your Honor. But he beat Squeako. Well, Squeako beat himself. So he won.
Pause. Yeah, pause. He definitely beat himself.
But then going up against Rubando, you feel me? He was dressed better. You know what I mean? His clothes was fitting. They wasn't falling off. I mean, he looked the part. He rapped. Well, he choked in that battle. Damn. Okay, never mind. Rule 1, period. But again, he was more captivating. He really wasn't saying shit. But they liked him better.
See, the first round is the easiest round to get out of because they have the most preparation time.
Right.
When you start cutting down to these 2 weeks after is what separates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is why Rue almost beat Jay, is because of these intangibles right after. You know what I mean? So
well, and not for nothing, he came way better than his first battle. I mean, Gunpowder Pat, unfortunately, I mean, who was the lesser of two evils? Gunpowder Pat or Your Honor?
fuck.
I mean, me personally, I'm biased because I feel like Your Honor stole Gunpowder's pet style. Me personally, but I don't know who started first.
They both stole old Solo style.
Get out! Come on, stop that.
Come on,
You're not doing that, man.
Come on. Let's just be honest. They both are sons of O Solo. Really? He brought one nigga, brought two niggas that brought. Come on now, we really doing this?
All right, so real quick. I know that you're down to 10 minutes. Real quick, right now, quick guess: winner of the tournament.
Come on, son. Hey, man, they ain't still no. Come on, man.
Who we got? Who's winning the tournament?
I have no.
Damn. This one a hard one. This one a hard one because that first one I had actually picked. Between Fives and Jada Nightwing to win it. This one is a little bit harder.
I got Loso. I'm going on record right now.
You already said you had Loso. I don't see Loso. Loso can be a bit inconsistent. He's gotten better. He ain't even top to me. He ain't even top Horseman.
I don't think he's top Horseman, but quick delivery, quick everything that he does, the way he accentuates his voice, the way he can put material together. I think in a tournament style, I don't think he's the best in the tournament. I think in tournament style, I think he's most likely to win. That's what I'm putting my money on.
I feel like he'll get into the finals. I feel like he'll get into the finals, but I also feel like Danny will get into the finals. I feel like I don't know. This tournament setting is set for the type of writing that Danny does to me, in my opinion. I kind of, you know what, just right now, a decision. I'm going with Danny.
I'm going with Danny too. I'm going with Danny as well, man. Even like I said, the winner of the tournament depends on the judges, sadly. J2 said between Danny or Steams.
I can't even put Steams. Bro, J2, I'm going to kill you.
Steams? The fuck? He's out first round.
Ooh, damn.
He's out first round. And Danny, the problem with Danny is, I believe that he can beat everybody in the tournament. He beat most of the people in the tournament. However, I think when it comes down to if it ever comes down to a fan vote, he will lose the way he lost to Sway 7.
Man, that battle.
Yeah, you make a God damn, you make a fucking listen. Loso's execution is flawless. You are absolutely right. I do pay attention to him. Don't get me wrong, but see, that's the problem. I pay attention to him. He is captivating. You definitely are. He commands his audience. But when it comes down to what he's saying, Loso can give me that. I've heard it all before, Phil.
I think so too.
So I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't say that it would come down to that because it's going to depend on who he's battling. Him and Danny get lock horns. I mean, Danny could potentially take him the fuck out.
Nah, yeah. I don't think so.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't think so.
Hey, I think we got to do now.
Did you see Danny and A-Ward? Did you see Danny and A-Ward?
I think 3-minute rounds, regular stage, yes. I think judged 2-minute rounds. I think it's going to be a harder fight for Danny than people would think. Listen, this tournament. Listen, the thing that Danny does, right, is this loud screaming. It's cringy to a lot of people. It's not formidable to a lot of people's ears.
But I think that's fair. I don't know that this will be the same here. As aggressive as, I mean, Danny's energy is natural. I get where you're coming from. I don't know that he will be that overly hyped. Danny, in certain situations, he just has something to prove. You feel me?
Listen, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm sleeping on Danny. Danny was exceptional against versus B Dot, killed Hollow. I'm not sleeping on Danny, but what I'm saying is this weird tournament vibe. Easy the Block Captain was not a person that I would think that would even be somebody that would be spoken about after this tournament. So the levels that guys are hitting, the things that Luke has, listen, I'm kind of not just going on my generic flat thought of what I thought a battle would be before this, right? So if it was a regular battle, I would say, yeah.
Lou was definitely, I didn't expect that either, but he's always been charismatic. And like you said, I felt like it would be a little corny in this tournament setting, but it actually, I had Kid Chaos. I liked Kid Chaos better, but I understand why they picked Lou. I'm not mad at that. He was the reason I respected the judges on their decision and really understood, okay, this is what they're looking for. This is exactly, it was a close battle, but this is what took him over the edge. So now I kind of had a better understanding. So I get it. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. But when it comes down to you asked winning the tournament, I can see these two. I can see these two locking horns, Loso and Danny. I see it. You got Loso. I said Danny, and I just feel like
the winner. I mean, the two finalists, they go to Summer Madness, right? They supposed to open up Summer Madness.
I believe that's what I heard. Me personally, I feel like there shouldn't even be a Summer Madness until everything is completely done. Maybe do a band, maybe do a Born Legacy, but that Gnome X was trash. It was the worst Gnome ever. It shouldn't have it because Gnome is night of main events, and no disrespect to Mike P and Saga, they're great guys, but that was a band legacy battle, and that shit that night of main events every round, that's a main event, and I don't really think that was a main event. And I'm sorry that Saga choked, you know what I mean? Because he worked so hard and he deserved a plate. But then when you have these people, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to take away from Surf, even though they should. But when you have these Sagas that work hard all year round, you say, yo, we need him. But he's not super entertaining. And then he does this. That wasn't a Gnome card that we seen. I haven't seen a Gnome performance on that card besides Daylight. Daylight was like the only Gnome worthy performance in my opinion.
Gnome worthy performance, but the two headliners were, though, on paper, were night of main events.
Well, we're gonna have to save Lux for another day because Lux got to come like how he came at Hot 97. I don't know what's this shit that he doing on stage, but that shit garbage. And I love Lux, but that shit that he doing, it's not that it's garbage, right? It's like on the replay, okay, but it's too drawn out.
Right.
It's too drawn out to hit you right then and there. I was sitting there drinking my Douce, and I was falling asleep.
J2, we are, you know what? I've been trying to coordinate with NXT, I think his name is, with the West Coast folks for the Crucible. Bro, you definitely, and I was trying to coordinate with you, but we want to definitely talk about the Crucible, and because I'm so confused as to what the hell they doing anyway. So yeah, definitely get with me. So we can coordinate that for sometime this week. Like I said, last week was kind of crazy, but sometime this week we can have y'all up here to talk about that. Danny was killing shit in the twerk battle. Absolutely, he was. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. But check this out. I have been with y'all, like, I need a maid or some shit. Like, I ain't cooked no dinner. I ain't did nothing. What my child gonna eat? I've been chilling with y'all for the last we've been on the show for 4 hours.
That's crazy.
The first 4-hour show I think we've done because we usually do 3-hour shows or whatever.
We usually do 3 hours. This was
listen, we're gonna
4
let you go. Listen, I love you guys for putting me on. Shit was fire. It was a pleasure, Mom. It definitely was a pleasure.
Oh, they want you permanently. They want you permanently.
We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna talk our shit.
We're gonna have to present you with a contract.
We're gonna talk our shit.
Yeah, so like I said, we will, this coming weekend, basically will be the first round of Ultimate Madness 2. We'll be back on Sunday, so we can talk about it.
Yep.
Say that.
And whatever else happens in Battle Rap. Until then, y'all stay up. Appreciate y'all. We appreciate Jay for pulling up.
We're ready. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And I will get up with y'all.
Love is love. Deuces.
Salute.